Okay, let's see. Getting everything set up. Pull this up. Okay, I think we're ready. Man, that is loud. Flyers will almost always reveal a specific location if you click the button towards the bottom of the ring. Wait. They'll always reveal a specific location if you click. Wait, as in, I have to do more than just simply read it? Huh. Interesting. Okay, if I remember right, there are Z in the area here, so I gotta be a little bit cautious. Okay, so, hold on. Let me think. It's been a while. What was I doing here again? I mean, I remember what my general goal was, but I don't remember, like, why am I here specifically. Let me pull up my chat here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everything's all optimized. Now, what was I doing here? There was a lot of stuff I needed. I remember that. Well, I'll know where that is if I need it. There's one there. Just get him out of the way. Alright. You know what's really wild? I was gonna boot this game up and I saw it had an update. So naturally I'm curious, I'm like, oh, what's the update? I take a look, they've they've made another version of Unstable Build 42. Oh, the battery's dying, right. That was a big reason why I came out here, trying to find another vehicle. Right. I mean, we might as well clear this place out while I'm here. But anyway, like, they made a new version of the game, and this is the best part. It breaks every freaking mod. Like, you need a whole nother mod list that's entirely and solely and exclusively dedicated only to the newest version, which, obviously, since it's brand new, that's just not a thing yet. And like that alone is kind of ass. Anything else? One over there. Like, that alone is kind of ass. But what doesn't really make much sense to me is, like, how does that even work? It doesn't really change that much. I mean, it changes a lot, but what I mean is, like, it doesn't really change much to the point where you think mods would be completely disabled as a result. Like, breaking literally every mod. And I do mean every mod. I don't know. Like, Coyote? Like, humbly to me personally, it doesn't really make much sense. Let's see, VHS, comic books. How much can I carry? Take that. The TV remote, nice. What was going on here? Oh. Turn that off. A dead rat, delicious. Non-perishables, perishables. That was weird. Let's see, sewing kit, no. Caffeine pills? This is new. I mean, it's literally the same pills that they've always had, they just renamed it, but, like, still, interesting. Got a basement, always fun. Ooh. Nail. Vice grips. Interesting. Boxes of nails, I'll need that for later. I mean, I don't need it now, because I still have plenty, but, you know. Man, even more. A lot of just general supplies in here, huh? Alright, we'll mark this with something that'll tell me that there's supplies here. Let's see. I guess that just to show there's general crafting supplies here. Hey, Yosef, good to see you on here. See, like I was saying before I got distracted, they made a new update to the game that breaks everything. And every mod's now broken, so you now, and it also breaks every save. So, like, I would have to start over. Like, I was gonna update, but then I saw that little paragraph, and I was like, what a shame. Like, what a shame. Guess we're not updating that. But, I didn't, like, read the whole thing, but, like, one of the biggest things I noticed was just that, They removed the new city spawn, as in you can't spawn in the new city anymore. And that just genuinely made me wonder why. You know, the place that I first started this, hey, that's rare. The porno magazine, that's rare. And it just really made me wonder why. Like, why remove that from the game? That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, even if you want to make the argument of, oh, it's a bad spawn location, well, I mean, West Point exists, and West Point has existed since build fucking, like, I don't even know, like, build, like, 15 or some shit. It was very early on, I know that. So, like, you can't really make the argument it was because it was a bad spawn, because that argument does not work at all. Alright, how many more of them are there around here? 3, 4... there's a lot over there, but I can deal with these ones at least. Like, genuinely, why remove the new town from the spawn list? It doesn't make any sense. It just genuinely makes no sense at all. Okay. Toaster. Who orders a toaster in the mail? Interesting. Like, that was the biggest change I saw that they added. That they removed one of the new spawn locations, which just... okay, sure, whatever. Very strange decision. I'm gonna need a new melee weapon soon. This one's getting pretty dull. Oh, it's already completely dull. Never mind. A little hard to tell if it's making that much of a difference, since the zombie's strength is set to randomized. Anything in here? No. Turn that off. Okay, it's 3. We have until, was it 5 or 6? I think it was 6. We have until 6 before the show comes on. Oh, basement. And there's nothing in here. Looks cool, though. Well, let's see. Anything else? Dryerland? Why would they add that? That doesn't add anything to the game. A ton of non-perishable stuff. Okay, let's see. Loot. Non-perishable. There we go. And yeah, I use the burger icon to show that shit's non-perishable. Why? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's not like burgers themselves are non-perishables. Pretty cool if they were, though. Teddy bear? That's an interesting thing to add to the game this late into the game's lifespan. That was a very delayed jump scare sound. Let's see. Jackets. A couple comics. Sports magazine, painkillers. Here's something. Sounds like there's a zombie right now. Yeah, I knew it! Let's say, like, I heard, like, breathing. It was weird how he wasn't banging on the door, though. He was just standing there, staring at it, ready and eager for someone to come by. Then again, that's happened like 5 times in this playthrough, so I guess it's not as unusual as I'm thinking. Guess my good hearing is coming into... Oh, they added scythes to the game? That's awesome. It's a gun, but I have one bullet. We don't have any, Wait a minute. Can this be used as a weapon? It doesn't have, like the usual stats the weapons do. I mean, it's a fucking scythe, so I'd be confused if you couldn't use it as a weapon. Did not know they added scythes to the game. What weapon category does that count as? Long blade? That's the only thing I could think of. Okay, we need to find a whetstone. I feel like I encountered quite a few a while ago. But the problem is I can't realistically think of where that was. Okay, put the box of nails in here. I guess the scythe itself, too. Make it so we can carry more, you know? Okay, I gotta think. Where was somewhere... Alright, let me think. Where was somewhere that had a whetstone? Like, I know I saw some earlier, but the problem is, we've done so much traveling that I genuinely can't remember if it was at any point actually somewhere in this area or somewhere way over there. As you can see from all the corpses, we've done a lot of combat. A little hard to tell, honestly. There's so many corpses, it's actually starting to lag the game a bit. Alright, let's see. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. I never once unlocked the door from that side. Or from this... Okay, interesting. I've been using the back door this entire time. Interesting. I mean, it does sound like me to only ever go from the back, but, like, still. Nothing around here? Doesn't look like it. Making sure. Alright, a lot of food for some reason. Mechanic shop is not the first place I'd go to for food, but, you know. General supplies, tarps. Oh yeah, don't I need these for the water? Yeah, I need this for the water gatherers. Again, not that it's the most important thing in the game right now, because I have so... Yeah, there's the funnel again. Because I have so much soda and water bottles on me that this is completely, like... This is not a top priority at all, but hey, it never hurts to be prepared, you know? Let's see. How do I sharpen items in this game? Like, they've added so much. Like, obviously, a whetstone would be required, but, like... Still. Why do I have a hatchet on me if I'm mostly carrying a fire axe? Seems a bit redundant. I still can't believe they added, like, ladders, and they're just purely decorative. Like, you can't actually climb ladders in this game, which seems a bit strange. Kind of defeats the purpose. At least in my opinion it does. Open that. Open that. There we go. Alright, well... Let's hop in. The battery's getting very close to dying, and I have not found anything to help with that, so... Honestly, might be about time to abandon this thing. Okay, let's carry everything we found in here. I'll carry that one in my hands. This can go in the back. Okay, never mind. They all have to go in my hands. Light on. Okay, let's see. Box of nails. Anything else that I could put in here specifically? The tarps. Trying to think, what else do I need? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I need, but like, trying to do it like at a good priority, you know? Okay, entertainment. Stuff for my weapon. Are any of these even filled? It looks like they are. Okay. Let's put all the entertainment stuff in here. You know, I do like how they made it so entertainment's not just consumed and literally deleted from existence when you take them now. Like, that is nice. But it is a little bit obnoxious that in order to gain any entertainment from it ever again, you literally need to... Okay, sharpen. How do I sharpen it? Whetstone. I have a whetstone. Oh, I do have one. Well, I'll be. I am curious to see how well the scythe works as a weapon. Like, I'm not even sure what category this would go into. I'd assume long blade, but you never know. Watch it be a spear somehow. Okay, so we sharpen that with this. It's not exactly the right item to use, but, you know. And now it's maxed out sharpness. Whetstone's barely used at all, that's great. Okay, let's put the fire axe in here. Equip... Wait, this is a one... What? Equip primary. This is not a weapon? Well, that fucking blows. This is not a weapon. Why not? Okay, handle, head. I guess this one. Why is the scythe not a weapon? Like, what? That feels so like, what? Why? Genuinely, why? It's a fucking scythe! I've been on my deceit to grind after the fall of breakers. Sorry to hear that, Funny Panda. What's up, Worm? Hey, be easy. We're doing a bit of a variety hour here, where it's just I'm playing games I feel like whenever I feel like, and we'll just be hopping around back and forth. It would have been just breakers, but I waited 35 minutes and I said, nah, I want to do stuff. And yeah, when it comes to live streaming breakers, I don't start live streaming until I find my first game. Fucking scythe not being a weapon, like, that's criminal. As a postal enjoyer, that feels illegal. Like, that feels so illegal. Alright. Well, we have plenty of the rest of the town to clear out. There is that park over there. Like, to be fair, if I ever get really low on water for one reason or another, I can always just go over there and collect some and then purify it up here. Well. We're a bit behind when it comes to stuff because of all the mods breaking because of Build 42, which is very, very, very unfortunate. I think I'll walk there, why not? Just because that thing's about dead. Like, because of Build 42 breaking all the mods... I understand. Yeah, see, he understands. He's listening. Like, because it broke all the mods, it means, like, I don't have this one mod that I really like. There's this mod that I had, which was just infinite durability for generators. Now, if you're wondering why would I do that, that sounds broken, trust me when I say, not really. Like, it still needs fuel, which is respectable and fine, and that's something I like. However, the mod made it so generators don't degenerate and break on their own, which... I don't know how much Build 42 has changed that, but in Build 41, that is a godsend. Because in Build 41, these things, like, break overnight. Literally overnight. As in, I genuinely, honestly think if you left it on all night long, it would be completely destroyed by the next morning and explode. Literally explode. Yeah, in other words, not so nice. Not so great. Wow, I killed a lot. How many have I killed? 1,100 exact. Nice. Like, another big reason for that is because I liked playing with zombie respawns turned off, because I liked the realism aspect, because it's like, it doesn't really make sense that these guys would respawn infinitely. But if zombie respawn is turned off, that means they're not spawning with electronics on them. If they're not spawning with electronics, you can't disassemble them for scrap. And if you don't have scrap, you can't repair generators, meaning generators are not an eternal thing. Which kind of defeats the purpose, you know? Way of the Ninja. Yeah. Like, I didn't like that aspect of the game at all. Like, that was there was a lot of small things with the game that I complained about that I actually didn't like all that much. But, like, the way they handled generators was definitely one that I always disliked immensely. So, like, the second I saw that there was a mod... Got a hatchet in them. The second I saw... Or is that a butcher's knife? I can't tell. The second I saw a mod that just makes it so they don't have to be repaired consistently, then I was just on board immediately, and I was like, oh, yes, I need this. And I used Inbuild 41 for the longest time, and it was nice, fine, and dandy, and was great. Yeah, see, scrap electronics, that's what you need. That's what you need. A lot of garbage. But, the problem, though, because of course there has to be a problem with this game. There always needs to be a problem, otherwise the game gets boring very quickly. With that, though, is that if you have zombie respawns disabled, that means eventually you're going to run out of scrap, which means eventually you can't keep the generator on, which also, by the way, causes more inconvenience, because it's like, oh, you have to remember to shut it off every single time you're done using it. It's like, you got to optimize how often, how little you use it, because if you don't, then that means you can't utilize the whole thing, and it's just such a pain in the fucking ass. Like, it is just such a pain in the ass. So, just for the sake of convenience's sake, that's the reason why I had that mod that just makes it so they don't degenerate. Like, they still need fuel, and that's fine. Like, right here, right now it would be broken, since my base is at the gas station, but, like, in every other playthrough, that was perfectly fine, because it's like, oh, well, my base is way over here, I have to take the risk to go into town every time, you know? Like, it was fair then, but, like, it was just for convenience's sake. It's like, if you are playing with zombies respawning turned on, which if you are, man, you must be really bored. But, like, if you do have zombies respawn enabled, like, it's not that big of an issue. Like, it still causes a lot of inconveniences, because it's like, ugh, I gotta do this, or ugh, I gotta remember to turn it off every fucking 12 minutes, because these things are so unbelievably shitty. Like, the generators in Project Zomboid are made of plastic, and were made in China. They literally explode if you use them for more than an hour. Like, listen, man, I've grown up around generators. Like, I don't want to say I'm an expert on them, nor do I fully understand how they work and how to maintain them and shit, but I can tell you for an absolute fucking fact, every generator I've ever personally had in my life, like, it lasted way longer than one fucking day. There were multiple generators we had where we could just leave them active, and these things wear over time? Really? That's kind of ass. Who threw away all this perfect... Look at that, fresh sardines. What? Who threw away all this perfectly good food? Okay, there's a couple that are... Wait, this thing can rot now? Interesting. Very interesting. Like of all the generators that I've personally... Well, it wasn't me who owned it, but you know what I mean. Like, of all the generators I have been around in my life, like... I can tell you for an absolute fact, they all lasted way longer than one fucking day. They wouldn't explode if you left them on overnight. I would know, because there was multiple times where we left them on for the course of months. Yes, months. There were often times where not I, but like our family would like leave our generator running for like actual months, and it wouldn't fucking explode. So, like, you see why I don't like that mechanic? You see why I had a fucking mod that just give it infinite durability? Not just for convenience's sake, but it's just downright fucking silly. Like, they genuinely expect me to just accept that I need to repair this thing, like, every fucking day. It's just kind of weird that what the development team for this game does. Like, it's really weird what they do. Like, they'll insist that this game is hyper-realistic, but then they'll add very unrealistic bullshit. I mean, to be fair, even the zombies in this game are like, extraordinarily unrealistic. Like, this is borderline magic. And, like, that's coming from me, which should tell you something. But anyway. Why do I get the feeling these are all rotten? There we go. Nope, they're all fresh. Yeah, let's take all of it then. Anyway, like I was saying, like they'll insist the game is hyper-realistic, but then they'll have, like, almost comically unrealistic shit in it. Like, even the way the zombie virus works in this game, which, yeah, keep in mind, it's a virus. It is a viral infection. Okay? You got that? It is a viral infection. Like, even though it's a fucking viral-based infection, okay, you hear me when I say that? It's viral. Viral. Despite it being a virus, like, even if it was like a, you know, exaggerated one, like mutative, like in Left 4 Dead, or, you know, sometimes it's this and then sometimes it's not, and like some strains just kind of turn on and off whenever they feel it. Crazy Willie's trailer? Oh yeah, that tells me a lot. I don't even know what fucking town this is! That's so zoomed in, I can't differentiate anything with that. That doesn't tell me shit. Thanks, Anointed Map. Like, it's just like the way that the disease works in this game is just downright necromancy. Like, a virus... Like, this is not how viruses work at all. Like, you can't make the argument that they want to make the game as hyper-realistic as possible when the disease itself is hyper-ultra-turbo unrealistic. Like, there is no viral disease that can just reside in the body for all of eternity and pilot people like a fucking car. That's not how viruses work. In fact, one of the biggest weaknesses about viruses is that once they run out of cells to reproduce in, and they've accumulated all the cells in the body that they can infect and whatnot, the virus quickly dies out because it can't reproduce anymore. Yeah, did you know that viruses are not fucking immortal? I bet you didn't know this. Here's a little bit of epidemiology for you. Viruses are not immortal. They can't just exist for all of eternity. Even inside of a host, a singular viral cell, well, not calling it a cell, but you know what I mean. A single viral entity, I might need that. A single viral entity cannot, like, exist on its own. Why is there, like, a million of them right there? Where did you all come from? A single viral entity on its own cannot exist, even inside of a host, on its own, without reproducing, for all of eternity. Like, that's just not how viruses work, at all. Not even slightly. There's a lot of them around here. Maybe I might need to use my gun. Like, it's just not how any of that works. Jesus, why are they so attracted over there? I'm gonna use my gun for this. And, like, it's just that, like, that's just not how viruses work, at all. Why was there only 2 bullets in there? Shit. Okay, that should attract that one over there, and maybe the ones over there too. What are you saying? I was wondering if you think the build worked for gammas or not. P.S. I forgive you for letting me die. Lol, I was buying time, no worries. I think it reduces the range, but probably not the time, since the gamma's detection time is already really short. So if it does reduce it by any amount for them, it's probably not a noticeable amount, since theirs is very brief. I feel like for Cell, it reduced his by such a drastic amount, because for Cell, well, his detection lasts the longest out of anyone. So I think that's the reason why it reduced so much for him, since it is percentage-based, you gotta remember. But yeah, like I was saying, like, this is not how viruses work. Like, viruses can't, like, hijack a person's body and control them like a car. And even then, like, they can't survive in dead fucking flesh for literally ever. That's not how viruses work. Like, viruses need a living host in order to reproduce inside. Or one of the transmission factors, such as, for example, warm, fresh water if it's water-based. Dust particles if it's air-based, vermin if it's a zoonosis-based one. Like, you see what I mean. Yeah, did you know Worm, the autistic man, who kind of rattles on about a lot of weird stuff all the time? Yeah, did you know I know a lot about disease? Because I do. Like, I just find it kind of rich how they insist that they want to make this game as hyper-realistic as humanly possible, when the concept of the game itself is also ultra unrealistic. I mean, to be fair, the idea of zombies... What are you doing? Ah, I ran out. Oh, fuck. Why is that one just... That was weird. Why was that zombie just standing there waving his arms around? Hey, nice duffel bag. Okay, well... That's a bit unfortunate. Both hands... Let's see. Take that down off you, just in case we ever need it for later. Okay. Let's move the bullets into here. Now insert 15. Insert... Let's insert all. Okay, there we go. Like a virus can't just survive and reproduce perfectly fine and dandy in the dead flesh, because eventually it will run out of cells to reproduce in. Like, once it runs out of those cells, the virus itself will quickly die. Like, did you know that's actually how you get healthy again if you get infected by certain diseases? Yeah. If a virus, one of the many ways that you can get healthy again from a virus is not just from, like, taking medicine and it magically makes you better, or, like, boosting your immune system, or letting your immune system handle it, or whatever. No, 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 no. One of the ways you can be cured from a virus is by letting it run its course. Because eventually it'll run out of cells to infect, and if it runs out of cells to infect, it can't reproduce, and if it can't reproduce, it will eventually die. So, like, if a real zombie disease existed, well, it wouldn't be able to resurrect corpses like this, first of all. And even if it could, the zombies themselves would not be an applicable threat for a long period of time. Like, have you ever seen 28 Days Later? It'd be like that, but a lot quicker. In the sense that, if there was a disease, it would have to just essentially be rabies on steroids. But, if by some ungodly miracle of nature it was capable of resurrecting the dead like this, which it fucking wouldn't, viruses need living cells to reproduce in. But even if it was like that, like, eventually the zombies would decay to the point where it's just not applicable anymore. Like in 28 Days Later, for example, which eventually became 28 Months Later, like, you see the zombies starting to rot away, like, they're basically completely no longer a threat, like, they've deteriorated so drastically to the point that, like, there's no concern about Why is my character bobbing his head around? Like, they're to the point where there's basically no concern anymore, because they just rotted away so much that the disease can't do anything with the body anymore, and then they just end up dying as a result. It'd be like that, but that was weird. But it'd be even worse with it'd be even a bit worse because it's like, let me give you another example from, like, zombie media. Have you ever played Left 4 Dead? If you've played Left 4 Dead, then you know that the green flu in that game is basically rabies on ultra mega steroids. That's also mutative. The mutation property is admittedly insanely rare, hence why we call the special infected the special infected, because it's a very rare phenomenon. Come on. Jammed twice in a row. Okay, got a few more. Like, it'd be like that, where, like, in Left 4 Dead, the green flu is extremely mutative, and it's only been 2 weeks. However, by the event of Left 4 Dead 2, which is 3 weeks after first infection, like, you'll notice that the infected are starting to decay. Like, a lot. And another thing that's kind of worth noting is that these zombies are not immortal. Like, they will eventually starve to death. Because, yes, they still need energy. So before you wonder why it is they can charge you like Olympic sprinters, well, believe it or not, 90% of the infected that you meet in the Left 4 Dead franchise, they're newly infected. As in, they recently turned. That swamp village in Left 4 Dead 2, for example, only fell a couple of days ago. The city of Riverside in Left 4 Dead 1, only fell about a day before you get... Not even a day, actually, just half a day, if even that. Like a half a day before the survivors arrive. What's another example? New Orleans. By the time they reach there, New Orleans is under siege by the military because, like, it just recently fell. Like, every infected you meet in the Parishes campaign is a brand new infected. Like, some of them were probably human literally like an hour before you even got there. Like, that's how new it is. And the reasoning for that is because these zombies will eventually rot, not rot, but, like, eventually they'll starve to death. Like, they still have, like, the requirements and necessities that a human has. That's the reason why in Left 4 Dead, like, they're all basically brand new infected. Oh, there you are. I thought I heard his head. So, like, with Zomboid, it's just hyper unrealistic, because, like, these guys, they can survive being out in the fucking storm and rain, like, forever. That will never cause them any problems. They can't be infected by any other disease. They're, like, immune to everything that the player themselves does not cause, essentially. They can fall out at, like, a multiple-story window and get back up just fine. They take a bunch of hits. They are literal undead because the virus kills them first, and then it resurrects them and then controls them like a car. The developers themselves said the canonical reason why these zombies completely ignore animals but go crazy for players is because the virus can only affect humans, which is actually a bit of a contradictory lore statement that they said in the earlier builds, because early on, even the modern day, early on the lore, they say... Alright. They say stuff like, oh, they're checking animals, or oh, they're culling animals, you know, stuff like that. Now, that could just be the government being incompetent, not knowing, which, you know, that fair enough, but, like, still. Like, it causes a lot of continuity issues. Cool. Let's see, aiming 2, I got that. Maintenance 1, I got that. Actually, what is my maintenance? There it is, 2. Almost 3. Nice. You... Like... Where was I? I'm getting distracted from the gameplay. Like, it's a major issue, like, with it. Like, they can't... Like, it's fine for it to not be, like, ultra-realistic if that wasn't their goal. But the problem is, that is their primary goal. Like, they're always going on and on about how this game is, like, hyper-realistic, and how they're constantly adding shit to make it more realistic. And it's one reason why some stuff gets removed, and it's why a lot of arbitrary stuff that most games would never even bother to try to do also exists in the game. Like, having to dry meat and stuff. Like, if this was any other game, you wouldn't need to bother with that, because nobody cares. Primarily because it's boring. Why is every door open? Is this a bug in Build 42? This is really weird. Anyway. And, get a drink here. Kinda sucks you can't tell how thirsty you are anymore. Seems like such a weird and arbitrary thing to remove. Anyway. But it's the fact that they insist that the game's hyper-realistic when the concept itself is already inherently unrealistic. But mixing it together with the fact that there's a lot of other stuff about the game that's very unrealistic, but yet they also insist that you need to do a bunch of other hyper-realism stuff, like drying meat, for example, where any other game just simply wouldn't give a shit, because why would you? Alright, there's pretty much nothing of value in here except for some food, so... non-perishable it is. Just like that, we're done with the gated community. Man, I forgot how small the gated community is in Rosewood. Like, I just wish if they wanted the game to be hyper-realistic, they wouldn't flip-flop on it. Granted, if the game was purely realistic, well, it wouldn't be very entertaining, now would it? Just because if it was very realistic, all you'd have to do is find a safe spot to bunker down in, and just, well, just stay in there for about a week or so, and all the zombies would die off, and then you'd just be alone in the world. So, yeah. Like I said, like, I get why, because, again, it is still a video game at the end of the day. You need some unrealism in order to... Wow, there is nothing here at all. Completely empty, wow. Where's the trash can symbol? No, really, what? Did they get rid of the trash can? Oh, no, wait, there it is. I'd say, that'd be a weird thing to remove if that was the case. Like, you can't have the game be hyper-realistic, because, like, if it was hyper-realistic, well, there wouldn't really be much point of playing the game then, because, like I said, all you would have to do is just bunker down and hold out for a week, maybe 2, then all the zombies would die off on their own, and then you'd just be alone in the world, and at that point, it's just a, at that point, it's more or less just a complete isolation simulator. Like, there's no more zombies, therefore there's no reason to have weapons. At that point, it's just a survival sim, but you're the last man on Earth. So, like, I get it. It's not very applicable with their arguments, but, you know, I get it. You're still coming this way, interesting. Wait, hold on. There it is. Why do I have to stand still to open boxes? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can walk and open boxes, can't you? Okay, sort them all in there. This thing's still in good condition. Why does it, like, jam so often? Doesn't really make much sense to me, but, you know, what would I know? Is this thing almost done? I don't know, man. Honestly, at that point, like, if the game was realistic, the game would quickly devolve from Project Zomboid into The Sims Castaway, but instead of being on an island, you're in a city. You ever play Sims Castaway? It's a lot more fun than it sounds. It kind of is what gave me a bit of an obsession as a child, which was, why is this car sinking into the ground? How have they still not fixed this? Like, this was not a glitch in Build 41. This glitch is exclusive to Build 42, and yet it's still here. Like, it was a game that it definitely inspired a lot of obsession with me as a kid. My obsession, if you're wondering, was I liked island survival. Like, that was a fun concept. Alright, gotta get a bit closer then. Where'd you come from? You weren't over there. 4, 6, gotta get back to base soon. Ah, crap, I don't remember. When is Nightfall in this game? Was it 8 or 9? I think it was 8. So I remember it wasn't a perfect 12-12 system. I think it was a 13-11 system. There we go. Nice duffel bag. Ragdoll system kind of works against itself, makes it a little too comical. Peanuts, nice. Alright, how many more has this got? 7 more bullets. Like, it's like, I'm fine with the concept of realism, it's just like, don't advertise it as being hyper-realistic when the concept alone is inherently unrealistic. You know? Like, I don't know if you were, like, really all that aware of this, but, like... Okay, come on. Motherfucker. I'm trying to shoot the one right here, but alright. Like, I don't know if you were really aware or around for this, but, back in, 2012-ish, there actually was a legitimate concern for zombies. Like, real-life zombies. Like, actually, I'm not fucking with you. If you're wondering what was the justification for the zombie panic back in 2012-2013, it's somewhere in that general area. It's because there was a rash of unusual attacks in the United States. And, you know, when you hear the stories, it sounds scary with the context of people thinking it's zombies. But then you quickly realize the location of the majority of these attacks being in Florida. God, this thing's in great condition. Why does it jam every fucking shot? Oh my God. See, this is why I prefer revolvers. But then you realize that almost all these attacks took place in Florida. and every single assailant in these attacks was a druggie. Like the stories were scary until you come on. Like the stories were scary until you realize very quickly, wait, these aren't zombies, these are just crackheads, literally. This thing is in fantastic condition. Why does it jam so much? This is bad. Okay, we still got a few more. And yeah, like that was a legitimate panic back then. Like in 2012, there was a lot of zombie media, and a lot of zombie panic, a lot of like talks about it. Didn't help with the whole Mayan calendar thing, which out of that already? God, this gun sucks. I don't know. 2012 was just a weird year. It was a fun year and a good year because there was a lot of great stuff that came out at the same time, but it was also just plain weird. Like, there was a lot of, like, weird shit. Like, there was the zombie panic, there was the whole Mayan calendar thing that was going on, which, to this day, kind of bewilders me, just because it's like, you guys realize this is just a fucking calendar. Like, literally nothing else. The reason it stopped there on that exact day was because the people got fucking wiped out. Like, I somehow doubt it was, like, their own, like, free will to do so, you know? Not to mention the Mayans believe that the Earth already ended like 1 billion times over. Like they believe that the world ended like every, what was it, 100 years or so? And they had to do human sacrifices to usher in the next cycle of creation. They also thought sacrificing a virgin is what made it rain, so, you know, not the wisest group to take lessons from. I don't know. I would say people were weird, but honestly, I think people are weirder now. Jesus, they keep coming. And I could probably do better with the shotgun here, but I really want to save the bullets for like in case of emergencies, you know. I could drop both those. I don't need those. Bunch of vehicle keys, but I don't know what's for what. Like, I'll use my shotgun in the residential area down there. That'll be a bit more ideal. Well, while I'm walking around, you know. And a bunch of them right here for some reason. Could make that a bit of a goal here, you know. Just clean up all of Rosewood. Broke that down. Yeah, there we go. See, that's a big clump. Again! Like, this bug does not exist in Build 41. Like, what is with this glitch? Like, the vehicles are just hanging out there inside the ground. Good God. Again, this is why I prefer revolvers. Like, yeah, you have to hard load it every time, but at least they can't jam. And you don't have to go through this annoyance. Again, it's not really a realistic interpretation of it. Like, realistically, you'd have a shit ton of clips on you at all times, but, like, still. I'm just gonna briefly walk through here before I decide to open fire and stuff, see if we can find a survivor, holdout house or whatever. What are those called? Survivor homes? Safe houses? I don't know. Kind of a contradictory term, but, you know. Let's see. Nothing over there, nothing over here. We also need to find a couple of generators for the bases here. Who knows? Maybe within, like, the next week or so I can find a mod that'll give the generators infinite durability. Which would be massively appreciated, all things considered. Like, I could totally do without, but... Oh, shit, there's a rat! Oh, shit! I can fucking slap it? That's so funny. That's, like, the most exciting thing about Build 42, that they added animals. Like, physical animals you can see in the overworld. Instead of just, like, the... I don't want to say theoretical. Instead of the, you know, pretend ones you can find in containers, or you can quote-unquote trap in, or stuff like that. Yeah, something else. I like how they made it so you can reuse literature for entertainment again, which is a great idea. But, hey, campfire. But I really don't like the fact that they made it so you have to wait, like, 23 fucking days before you can reuse literature. Like, I don't know about you, but... Oh, there's one. Sweet. Like, I don't know about you, but, like, I could read Arthur Spira's Field Guide to the Fantastical World Around You, like, 1,000 times, and I'd never get bored. Like, I don't know about you, but in real life, my fun meter goes up when I read that book, even though I've read it 1,000 times. Plus, I'm autistic and have absolute memory when it comes to entertaining media like that, so... I'm just saying, you know. Having to wait 23 days before you gain entertainment from something again, like, that's very unusual. Use that. I want to attract him over here. I want him to beat down the walls right here. Just gotta attract a bunch of them. The fuck? Okay, that'll do it. It just came in from what? Okay, there we go. He'll slap that around. Nice. I guess now we just wait. We got a fence there, so we got a quick getaway ready. It's gonna take him a little while to get over there since it's not nightfall yet, so... Did another one go off? Why is there a second one? Oh shit, am I out of ammo? I'm out of... Okay, I'm out of 9mm. Alright, never mind. Yeah, second one went off over here. Interesting. Well, we just wait a little while. It's gonna take quite a while, but we'll do it. Okay, got him there. Actually, you know what? While we're in a semi-safe space, I can pull up my map to mark this. Yeah, I always use the circle for survivor spots, safe houses, whatever it is you want to call them, you know? Whatever you want to call it. Okay, that alarm's done. I get zombies can trigger if they break stuff, but like it's just such a rare phenomenon, it makes you stop and be like, huh, that was weird, you know? Okay, let's see. I mean, I guess I could just get out of the way and wait a little bit. And by little bit, I mean a long while. It's gonna take quite a while before they're all there. Okay, if I remember right, nightfall is at 8 o'clock? I gotta be back to my base by 6 so I can watch the show to increase some skills. And then what? Like I said, I'm not really sure. Like, I know it's technically not day in Zomboid until 9 AM, which is a little bit lengthy, if you ask me. That's a bit late. But... Oh yeah, also, they added some more traits in the next update, which I was interested in seeing, but they also rebalanced, and by rebalance I mean nerf, because this is Indie Stone, we're not allowed to have any fun around here. They nerfed a lot of stuff. Like, for example, they made it so the Wakeful trait now costs more, same with Cat Eye. I guess they were tired of the convenience and everybody choosing it, just because it's cheap and gives you some minor convenience. You know, minor convenience, no, God forbid we have that in Project Zomboid. God forbid we have even the most minor amount of convenience. That does not look right. I know it's supposed to give the illusion that the leaves are moving in the wind, but like, it looks like I'm staring at a mirage. It looks like it's like 100 degrees and I'm in the desert. You know how like everything looks wavy if there's extreme heat? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. One over there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear all this place out. We're gonna investigate the survivor home there. We're gonna loot what we can from it once the zombies have moved out. Oh, okay, I was about to say. And once we do that, loot what we can, get back to the base, save and quit, and then we'll load in another game. I'm not sure what to do next, though. I kind of want to do BTD 6, but we'll see what we get to. We'll see what we get. If we can try Breakers, see how long it takes to find a game. Ah, my fucking ear. Alright, so I have a condition where once every, like, 1,000 blue moons, because it's a very rare thing, but, like, once every great now and then, my, one of my ears will just randomly go deaf and get very, very, like, high-pitched. You know that ringing you get in your ears sometimes? Yeah, it'll happen to me there. When it happens, I just gotta cover it and make sure no sound slips through and just protect it till it's done. It usually only lasts a few seconds, but, you know. Can I sit on that? I can. Well, I guess we just wait a few moments. Okay, surely by now the Zed have moved through. Hello. Or in this case, come right to me. And this will be fine, because even if they're all gathered right there, I can just mow them all down right there, you know? Okay, there's one that knows I'm here. There's one over there. There's two over there. Didn't mean to go through the tree. I meant to go around it, but oh well. There's one over there. Okay, they broke their way through. There's like 8 of them just kind of hanging out there for some reason. Weird, alright. Alright, yeah, there's way too many of them. We'll just fucking do some firepower here. Like, we're gonna have to kill all them all eventually anyway. This piece of shit jams too much. Well, you know what they say. Let's say... Alright, there we go. Just get them all lined up. Of course, fences can also be used to your advantage. Okay, so they're all lined up. I was kind of hoping that they'd curve around there, but I forgot this thing. So this is an insanely accurate shotgun, so... I know, it's not a very normal thing for a shotgun in a video game to be accurate, but like that's at least one realistic thing I can praise about this game. That's one realistic aspect I can definitely praise. Shotguns are like actual shotguns and not melee weapons like they are in most video games. Photograph a horse troll. Interesting. Alright, here we go. Try my best to line up the shots so multiple get hit. Just because I don't have all that much ammo. Okay. are they disappearing in my face? That's weird. The more clumped up together they are, the better. That's the more ideal situation. Okay, that's one up there. Wait for them to clump up a bit. I think I got a tinfoil hat? Oh, that's awesome. Well, that was the thing you could do. Yeah, that's a tinfoil hat. That's funny. That's awesome. Okay, we gotta go for risky play. I say risky because if I trip there, I'm just kind of dead. It's getting pretty late, actually. Like, pretty late, I mean 5. Imagine I get my fucking timing wrong, and it's like, oh no, it becomes night at like 5 or 6, and these guys just all of a sudden start sprinting. Like, I'd be genuinely angry. I'd be genuinely mad. Come on, fall over here. Maybe I don't have to kill them all. Maybe I can just lure them over here.
Hey!
Come on. Okay, they hear the loud noise over here, and if I kind of strafe around them over here... Can I mine that rock? I cannot. What a shame. Okay, walk around over here. Volleyball, nice. Not really a long way around, but like go around it this way. And some of them have already gotten bored and are going other places. Come on. Again, I know they're nocturnal and like when they're on the day, it says they tend not to give chase, but like I don't know, man. I'm kind of call bullshit on that. Like there's been plenty of times where they just kept chasing me, but just kind of stopped and wouldn't destroy shit, and they would just sit in front of the fucking door waiting for me. That happened like 4 times on stream. So I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. The fact the majority of them have already gotten bored and given up, man. Watch me go through all this bullshit and there's nothing worthwhile in there. Let's see. Okay. Hey, they're still just hanging out in the garden there. Feckin' hell. What was that? I mean, I know it's an animal ambience, but like, don't know what kind of animal that is. Okay, they are moving though. Fucking hell. Why are they just hanging out over there? Like, I make a bunch of noise over there and they just don't care. Okay, maybe I can thin their numbers. Like I said, they're kind of just bobbing through it back and forth here. I think this can definitely help. Okay, any more? Like, I hear a bunch. There's one over there, there's one coming over here, there's one coming over there. Alright, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, let me think. I can deal with 3, that's not an issue. damage too easily. There we go. Hop on over. There you are. 3 more. What is the population? Like, I know Knox... I always want to call it Knox County, but... Which is what the place was called in the original version, but then they changed it to country. For whatever reason. Not really sure why, but they did. Turn that off. Pause while we search. Let's see. Oh my. Okay, quite a few guns. Gax playing the Coffin of Annie and Lele. Very based. An M1911. Alright. M1... I've never heard of this gun before. Oh my. Another Spaz 12. That's nice. Ah, Colt Anaconda. Hell yes. I'll take that over this shitty Beretta anytime. A ton of ammo. An AR-15. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, this loot will definitely... A golf bag. Encumbrance 923. Okay, so pretty much the same. Quite a few melee weapons in there, too. Alright, so yeah, this loot is definitely worth it. Definitely worth all the effort to go through. Bacon. Nice. Okay, let's see. Ton of non-perishable and perishables. Hamburger buns in the freezer. Interesting choice there. I mean, I know it's an actual thing. A schematic for a toothbrush shiv. Okay. We'll definitely need to make some room here. I don't want to be caught off guard. Like, I know they're slow because it's still not night, but, like, I just don't want to take any risks. Not after last time. Like, you guys saw what happened in my, like, 2 streams ago on this game. You remember what happened. Alright, my character's getting tired. Of course he is. Let's see, there's a bunch more. Oh my gosh. Okay, at the absolute bare minimum, I do want that revolver. Okay, Colt Anaconda plus a box of 44s. If nothing else, I want that. Okay, it's gonna take a little while to walk back over, so... Character's getting a bit tired, so... Push over here. Here's my idea. We get into at least a pseudo-safe area so we can rest for just a few moments. Oh my gosh. Or I could try to hop the fence over here since they're all kind of focused on this side. Oh my gosh! Why are there like 5 of them just hanging out right there? Oh, the fence ends right there. That's a weird spot for a fence to end. Seriously, why is there just 5 of them just standing there? Yeah, this is like the umpteenth time they've just been hanging out waiting for me. Alright, so we're gonna put all that away, because I hate this thing so much. Like, this Beretta is such a piece of shit. Absolute pea shooter. Terrible damage, terrible range. Awful efficiency, slow rate of fire, uses mags, jams every 2 fucking bullets, even though it's not automatic. You'd think this thing was an M16 with how frequently it seems to jam. Also, just mirrors, this not really look like lungs. It looks more like 2 pairs of ham hanging off of a bone. It's kind of funny because the original version actually did look a lot like lungs. Okay. Definitely replace it with this revolver, even if the ammo is a bit more scarce, this revolver is going to do infinitely better. In fact, attach it to my holster. That's better. Let's, well, one box this. Still not sure why you have to be standing still for that, but whatever. Ah, okay, so it's fully loaded. Nice. Like, this is so much better, and it's not even close. Alright, we'll get back to the base, unload all this stuff, rest up for a little bit. If I remember right, nightfall's at 8 o'clock, so we do still have a bit of time to kill, but we'll just spend a little bit of it in here. Since the character's getting pretty tired, you know. Encumbrance reduction, 85, nice. Probably don't even need this since we're not carrying that much firepower yet, so let's actually just store it away in here. Put that in there. Don't need that anymore. Oh, right. Honestly, we probably don't need any of this. I don't like how they made it so keys now have weight. Yeah, it's not too much weight, but like the fact they have weight at all is just so ass. Okay, let's see. Store some food here. All the non-perishables can go in here. We'll keep the chocolate bar as just something that I can eat when I'm traveling, if ever need be. Highly unlikely I will ever need it, but, you know, still. It's a nice option to have, if need be. Banana in there, chocolate bread in there. And that's everything, alright. Let's put a 9mm stuff in here. Let this fucking pea shooter, that can get out. Okay, keep that. Move this up here, because I'm going to open up most of them. Hold on to this, just in case I need it for tools. And then this can go up here. Flashlight. Do we have an extra battery? We do. Just in case, because, man, you never really thought that, of all things, would become so useful. Like, keep in mind, this is with Night Eye. Like, even with Night Eye, like, I should probably turn that off. Because even with Night Eye, it seems that, it becomes pitch black in here, you know? What is the use of this? It's just the hall right here, which is just stairs anyway. I don't know. Okay, we got all that. Let me think. Right, let's put this down right here so I got something to read later. Actually, I could probably just put that right there and this right here. We'll open up 2 of these. Actually, let's just open all. I forgot, you can't open all of them anymore because Indy Stone hates you. That doesn't even change the weight at all. Like, it weighs exactly the same, so there's no point of even having it in there like that. Alright, well, we got the Magnum now, which is way better. These things can't jam, they do more damage. The only downside is that they need to reload more frequently, which, whoop-de-doo. I'll take that over all that other bullshit any day. Alright, I think that's everything we need for now. Let's wash the character up, because he's pretty filthy. Okay, make sure the water's not been shut off yet. Nope. Alright. Wash everything. Wash myself. Wash all weapons. And then take a drink in the same sink. Very realistic, very hygienic. Okay. Drop that. Alright, then we can just call it quits right here. Alright, so now that we've gotten all that done, we can give Breakers a try. Let's give Breakers a try. Emphasis on the word try. No guarantee that'll work out for me. Okay, it's gonna be black for you guys for a few moments. Hang in there. Alright, Breakers is booting up. We have 1 viewer at the moment. Oh god. This stream is not too successful at the moment, is it? Okay, here we go. We're booting Breakers up. Here we go. 28 minutes away from the never forgetting Goblino. Can't miss that. Fair enough. Let's see how the queues are doing on breakers. Hopefully it's not complete garbage, you know. Also, if you're enjoying the content and want to support me, of course, these two. If you're enjoying the content and you want to support me, you can always click the link in the description down below. I am in desperate need of money. I am behind on my bills this month. Not by a whole heaping ton, but I am. So, you know, even 1 penny helps, doing everything I can. Doing absolutely everything I can to earn any amount. It's not fun being behind, what can I say? Even if not by much. Damn, it is storming out. Alright, what were we working with here? Yeah, we were just messing around with different stuff, right? Alright, it's pretty good for combat, but I'm kind of wondering, like, you know? If we weren't using Fake Death, what else could work out pretty well? Stuns, of course. Stuns are never bad. Except against Mr. Triple Break Strike over here. Like, honestly, like, the fact that his supers count as break strikes is kind of crazy. Like, this is a break strike. This is a break strike. Like, this is not a break strike per se, but you are invincible for that frame while you're using it, and stuns anyone close by for a second. So there's that. Like, this is a break strike. This is a break strike. It's kind of funny how, in addition to having the most broken break strike in the game, which is not only a break strike, but also basically a super attack, he also gets another break strike. Just my headset here. Yeah. Okay, well, so far, 1 out of 8. Well, we've hit the average wait time and not even one person has joined in, so let's try again.
We have nice new items in stock.
Man, they got rid of all the good-looking anime outfits and replaced it with just generic crap. What a shame. The only costumes now is just King Furry nose, dash mustache, and King Furry's ears. Amazing. Yeah, this is me right now. This is how I'm feeling. Didn't mean to click on that, but... There's somebody in the game who likes to use this emote, just take a bite and then they instantly do the fake death emote. Again, I didn't mean to click. I'm very easy for me to click. Hold on. Just kind of line it up a bit. There we go. Oh, this is the 2-person one. As in, this is the one you can do with people. Nice. It's useful if you both have the same amount of balls and you're just like, here, let's RPS for it, you know? Yeah, I call it RPS because I'm a TF2 player. In case you weren't aware, you know? Just in case you didn't know that I played TF2 a lot as well. Not getting luck on my end, lost to Toxic Kamingbu and lose to the fair and balanced Buhan. Of course. You bought the most important listen emote. Yes, I did. It's the most important one, you see. Nothing else compares. You gotta listen in life, you know? Like, you hear that? You hear that? That's the sound of Z tier right there. Though I do kind of want to mix it around with something else here. There we go. Because I like the top one being the one where it's like I just duck out of sight. I use this almost exclusively for Baby, just in case during the preloading mission screen, he just goes, remove yourself from my sight, so that way I can remove myself from his sight, you know? And then hopefully he'll recognize it with an excellent. Let's see, I guess Sick kind of works, but you can kind of see the top of the head when they do that. I used to do this when I'd solo Raider a lot, it was funny. Let's see. Problem is, like, I mean, what do I replace for, you know? Like, I mean, I guess this, but, like, I kind of like using that for, like, when we win. Okay, good. Good, literally, good. Alright, let's see. Hey, Angel, how you doing? I will say this, like, I'm not gonna wait, like, an hour like I usually do, so, like, if we can't find a game in, like, 10 minutes, I'm just gonna fire up something else. Like, my patience has worn ice thin with this game. Average wait time 2 minutes. I expect to wait 2 minutes for a game then, not 15. Worm is breaking. I am breaking it. I'm breaking it so good. God, we need a minigame or something. Let's see. How many of the names do I recognize on this board? Let's find out. Let's wait for the Raider one to come up, because I won't have enough time. Let's see. 1, 2. There's only 2 names on here I recognize. Nice. Survivors? Let's see. 2. Again, only 2, and one of them's the same. Nice. You know, I always wonder, how can anyone even get on the Raider leaderboard here? Genuinely, how does anyone get on the... And, son of a bitch. How does anybody even get on the Raider leaderboard? Like, I was the 135th one last... Not last one, like, the one before this one. Like, I was ranked 135 on Raider, and the funny thing about that... Like, you gotta keep in mind, I only get, like, 1 or 2 Raider games a day. And that's if I play a lot, and I don't play every day, so it's like, how do these people get this high? Like, do they play all day, every day? Is that how? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Like, I'm not even the best Raider in the world. I'd say I'm above average. And like if I were to put if I were to make a tier list of players, I'd put myself probably in B tier. I'd probably put myself in B tier. It's less because of, like, oh, I'm awful, and it's more just out of, like, I treat the game like a game. So there's that. Like, if I buckle down and try my absolute hardest and I'm, like, super locked in, I'd say I'm A tier, but for the most part, I'd say I'm B tier. Yeah, that's a good one. If you guys were to rank yourselves on a tier list of Breakers players, play a lot and feed constantly, well, like, that's fine for some, but, like, what about the ones who are, like, on both Survivor and Raider? Because, like, I see, like, a couple names that are on both. Also, Finish Buster spam there. Like, my main man Afraid showed me a tier list that Bubbles made, ranking players, and he put this guy in D tier, and I'm like, this has got to be a joke, right? Like, you put Klee, who, wait a second, Klee's on the Survivor board here, hold on. There they are, Klee. Like, they put Klee, the person who can consistently solo Raiders, like, you put him on C tier, but you put Finish Buster spam in D tier. Like, I don't know the guy myself personally. I've only ran into him like twice, which is definitely not enough to really evaluate a guy's skill level. But like, you put him in D tier, even though he's the 3rd best Raider this season. Not season, but this couple weeks, I guess. I don't even know what to call it. Session. We'll call it session. And the 7th best Survivor this session. Like, what? Like, of course he puts himself in God tier because, you know, he's got an ego, but I don't know. Like I feel like his list had to be mostly jokes because, like he put Cool Money at the absolute top, which is funny to me because Cool Money on his own is actually kind of below average at the game. Like, even when he's pre-mating with his group, he is the weakest Link by a country mile. Like, it's not even close. Like, of all 7 members of his party, he's always the absolute worst one. Not even close. The second worst one is, like, 3 times better than him. So it's kind of funny putting him specifically at the absolute top of the chain there. Above some of the other regulars, like Coxie and, who else is in there? And Solar, and all those other guys. Like, it's kind of weird to put them below him, you know? Cool Money's garbage. Like, he's not the worst player in the world. I've definitely seen way worse. It's just for a guy having this notorious of a reputation, you'd think he'd be better. Like, this would be like if you heard a whole bunch about LeBron James and hearing how he's, like, the greatest basketball player of all time. So you, like, challenge him to, like, do a duel against you and your buddies. And, like, he's, like, saying how he's trying his absolute best here. And you end up beating him by, like 20 points. It's like, it's not a bad thing, it's just you were expecting more, you know? Oh, hey, there's Be Easy. How are you, bud? And there's Random Roman. Trying to get my revenge on him, even though I've got my revenge 12 times over. Let me think. Who do I want to play? Is the event still going on? I don't know. I mean, I do kind of want to even that out, so let's get I have to be 81, I think. Yeah, 81 to get that even. Then what else? I mean, I guess once we get Make Me Immortal maxed out, we can just put into Scouter, and then it's like, at that point, what else? Zarmon, I guess? I don't know. That's kind of the funny thing about Frieza. You don't really need to invest all that much. You really don't. Like, all you need is that you really know how to piss me off. And that actually hurt if you feel like it. And like once you reach level 40, you're just completely solid, because like you never have to invest in any of his actives at all. The ×2 experience, yes. Ah, okay. We'll get Frieza to 81, then we'll move on to, I don't know, somebody.
It's fortunate I trained so hard.
You're
or I
looking
might
really
actually be
fine there,
scared.
Krixa. Can I just say that? You're looking really fine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Oh, what's
longer
that?
do you intend to keep that up?
What's that?
If you wish to save him, feel free to try it
Hi
any
there.
time.
Would you like to sign my petition? Ends on the 9th. Oh, so we got plenty of time then. Alright. You won't get your wish. Where are your balls? Alright. Just my headset a bit. Let the Carnival of Terror
Let
begin.
the Carnival of Terror begin.
We gotta wait till Trunks is done talking for them, and then I can do my shit. Oh. Nothing there. Nothing. That's very unfortunate. Okay, 2 more caves to check out. One there, and nothing. Okay.
Is anyone out there?
Give me the
Give me
Dragon
your
Ball.
balls.
I have none.
He has none! Bro's
I have
ballless!
neither.
Oh my fuck, we win. Wait, there was one in here?
Someone help me!
Oh, he was a little Dende,
Give
that's
me
why I
the
couldn't
Dragon
see him.
Ball.
Give me your balls.
You have my
Alright. Level 3 radar at the start of the game, that's crazy, man, that's crazy. Yeah, I was gonna kill Ball regardless, but let's do it just because they have the key there too.
I don't seem to know my own.
No.
Do try to survive.
Do try to survive. Watch 2 people die. Ah, that would be funny. Where are your
Where are
balls?
the Dragon Balls?
I have none.
He has none! Bro ain't got no balls! Alright,
Careful now. This won't be like before.
run over
I
here. There was a couple more over there too, so let's get them too.
Where are the Dragon
Where
Balls?
are your balls?
You won't get your wish.
Very well.
I'll make sure your death is quick.
We only really need level 3 and we're just completely secure, so... I mean, they're key rushing me, but I'm civ rushing them, so it kind of balances
Where are
out.
the Dragon
Where
Balls?
are your balls?
I don't have any.
He ain't got none. Also, can I just say it's really lucky that we, the golden ticket, yeah. Can I just say it's also insanely lucky that we've also We've also been only getting Namekian civs as well.
I apologize for the wait.
Like, we've also only been getting Namekians. Like, that's even crazier.
Now,
Nah,
let's see, shall
let's
we?
see. We just planted that, so... Really? Interesting.
I
apologize.
For the wait. Shall we begin round 2?
Give me your balls. Thank you.
You have
No reason to, but just open it anyway. Why not? Let's see. Oh, they rescued that civ over there. Interesting. Oh, nope, not this one. There, over there. Found the key, but that's fine, because I'm about to get level 4.
Oh my, it's been quite some
Where is
time.
everyone?
Give me your balls. Alright, that was last civ. So they have the other 3 balls, which is nice. We're level 4, so we just win. Well then, let's begin, shall we? Oh, they're all there, too. Would you like to work for me? Somebody behind me, too. I mean, I respect you trying, you know, unlike everyone else.
Another of your pathetic attacks.
There we go. Let's get as low as we can, I guess. I mean, half of you can do something, just saying. Okay, a quarter of you can do something. I'll throw him a bone.
I will not tolerate failure.
Will not tolerate failure. Got somebody there.
Would you like to work for me?
There's somebody else. They're all just kind of dicking around, aren't they?
Would you like to work?
Would you like to work for me? Who are you? Do you have the balls? No. I wonder who here has the balls.
Would you like to work for me?
Hello? Special beam cannon, where? Interesting. Nope, not in here. Hello.
Would you like to work for me?
Do you have the balls? No, no balls. No balls. No dick, no balls. Let's see. What a shame. Was that a Nimbus? Or was that just the fire? That's probably just the fire. Let's see. Who could have the balls? That's what I want to know. Not you. I know you don't. Let's see. How's the balls? If I had a radar in here, that'd be nice. No. Where are the balls?
Is this another of your pathetic attacks?
I don't know. It's getting a little bit weird, you know. Hit him. There's him.
Would you like to work for me?
Okay, you I will kill though.
Would you like to work for me?
No balls. I don't know. Longest Rickroll of all time. Yeah, tell me about it. Where are the balls at? Like, who's got the balls? Aha! You had the balls. You had a ball, I should be saying. Where are the rest of them, though? I'm gonna end up throwing because of this. Give me your balls. You don't have any.
Would you like to work for me?
But you. Give me your balls! Oh. Give me your balls! I knew it! Son of a bitch. That was weird. Okay, sorry, I gotta destroy this.
Here comes the pain! Kamehameha!
What are you doing? Is this another of your pathetic attacks?
Oh, my bad. Bro, go save him. Go save my main man BZ. I will beat your ass if you don't go save him.
What are you doing?
Go
Is this
save
another of
him.
your pathetic attacks?
My gosh, bro, I'm killing you for that. I'm killing you for that, bud. I'm killing you for that. I am gonna kill you for that. Dick. The real question, like, who had the last ball? Was it you? Was it you? Did you have the ball? Was it you?
What are you doing? Is this another of your pathetic attacks?
What the fuck? Interesting.
What are you doing? Is this another
Who are
of your
you?
pathetic
You're
attacks?
I don't care. He had the... wait, no. That was me. Fuck, who had the balls? Did you guys hide it somewhere? Ah, well. I like how I had no intention of killing anybody, and I end up with almost everyone dead.
Does the power of my
I mean, that's what happens when people aren't brave enough to revive, you know?
Come on, be honest.
I can see the dude trying to get Namekians to sign the petition. That would be pretty funny. I don't know, like what happened to the rest of the balls? Where were the last two? Like, was it literally the only guy who I didn't kill that had them? Or did they hide him away somewhere? They probably hid it. Yeah, it could be. It's not a bad strategy if Frieza evolves too quickly. I mean, I didn't mean for Krixa to die, I just want to see if they had balls, but, oh well. What a shame. Hey, Wolfgang. But still, what a shame. Alright, try one more. I am sorry about killing you, Krixa. I was kind of relying on them reviving you, but as Afraid always says, that would be my mistake. People never do that. They just are not willing to take the chance. Such a shame. Alright, let me think. I mean, I do kind of want to still try the... I mean, It's not a combo, though, so, you know what, let's load this and let's change it. Like, I don't think I should be running Fake Death with this, just because it's not a combo. I mean, it's not a bad loadout for combat, but I don't think this is all that necessary, since it doesn't really work that well with Death Slicer. Frieza breaks down your door. Would you like to work for me? Just kicks open your fucking door. Would you like to work for me? I blame Julio, whatever his name was. Yeah. Like, I mean, he saw me being nice there, so I don't know why he didn't go for the revive. Like, I was just knocking people out because I wanted their balls. Like, if I wanted them dead, I would have finished them off. Like, I feel like that's a good telltale sign, you know? Ah, well. I think I did it too quickly, though. Definitely my fault for that. Anyway, where was I? Right. Like, I am curious to try this, because someone told me, like, hey, you should try out Death Slicer. It's better than you think. And, like, I tried it out last stream, and I was like, it's alright, but, like, I don't know, I think the Ki Blasts are better. I think the level 2 Golden, level 3 Final Form is, I think the Ki Blasts are better than the Super, honestly. A lot better. Like, I'd much rather be using Death Ball here. Like, comes out fast, does a lot of damage. The only downside is the projectile's insanely slow, and it eats up a lot of your gauge, but, you know, that's a given. But yeah, like I was saying, like, I feel like this could, like, I feel like loadout-wise, this could totally work if it wasn't Frieza. Like, I feel like if this was another loadout, this could work a lot better. Let me think. Like, if I were to take this and just replace it with, I don't know, God Goku, for example, it'd probably do a bit better. You did it with me. Yeah, I remember that, Yosef. Death Beam is the play. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's the best super attack in the game. You're totally right about that one, man. You're totally right. Okay, here's my idea. First, let's just take exactly as it is and override it. Next, grab Frieza back. And then we'll work around some stuff. Okay, let me make sure on something. That's the only Nimbus build I have, really? Technoblade posted? Isn't that the Minecraft YouTuber who died? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not overly familiar with the Minecraft scene, but, like, that sounds familiar. Also, hi, Rose. Alright, let me think. I mean, it is basically the same, just with a kit away instead of a combat tool. Actually, yeah, let's load that. Let's override this one. And then let's go into a game immediately afterward. Like, I could probably try to just move some stuff around. Like, one that's combat, one that's mobility, and then something that's... I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm not sure. When you're a survivor, it's a lot tougher. When you're a solo queue survivor, it's substantially harder. Because, I mean, for one, naturally, you don't know what everyone else is running. Definitely a downside. There we go. Ah, hey, Be Easy's the raider now. Nice. And we got... Oh my gosh, what a shit team. We got a much worse team than he had. Granted, neither of them were going to be particularly good, but, like, still. Ah, here we go. This stone will make the perfect material, if you know what I mean. Alright, let me think. Yeah, technically it did pass away. Okay, so yeah, that is the one. Alright, let me think. What do I want to run for this? Okay, this is the exact same, so I can change that. Oh god, all three of these are the same. I only have two choices. I gotta rework these builds. Holy balls. I gotta rework this stuff hard. No super transfers, so this would be a bit different. And with this team, I know for a fact we're not getting the balls. So let's use the rush build here. Might help, if anything else. We got, pretty much nothing but low levels. Alright. Go ahead and talk, Be Easy. I'm listening. I'm gonna wait for him to talk. What's that?
Would you care to take part in a little warm-up?
You guys hear that?
We'll see about that.
We'll see about what? Huh? I wasn't quite listening, huh?
We'll see about that.
Oh, we'll see about that. I understand now.
We'll
In
see
fact, now
about
I'm listening.
We'll see about that.
We'll see if I'm listening. By the way,
We'll
level
see
400
about
mixed
that.
with all this. This is funny. This is peak breakers right here.
We'll see about that.
Ooh, we'll see about that. Ooh.
Well, well, look at you.
Look at
I must say
me.
I'm rather impressed. I wasn't expecting to have this much fun.
I'm doing that ear pose in real life now too.
Well.
Well. Okay, spawning in E, I think this is? Yeah. You know what's really funny? The Raider can spawn in D right here. I mean, it's not that big of a deal since he's a bug at the moment, but, like, the fact that the Raider can spawn right there and we can spawn right here, kind of baloney. Mildly baloney. Like, I could technically see him right now if he spawned right there. Doesn't look like he did, though.
Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Got that. Let's change that up. Hop off. Save the civilian. You know how it is.
Thank you very much.
Alright, we're almost level 1, but he's almost level 2. It's just the nature of Cell, you see. Why are you marking gloves? It's kind of a weird thing to mark. I mean, I guess if nothing else is going on, it's fine, but still.
You found a power key. Go
Alright.
slot it.
Found the A key. No. What the fuck? No. Okay, that was a different guy. I was about to say, if that was the same guy, I would have been mildly agitated. They added the farmer with the shotgun to Sparking Zero. I bet he's Z tier. What do you want, bro? I'm not giving you this ball. Fuck off. Like, you want the ball so bad, go get more than me, and then come back. No. I'm not giving you the Dragon Ball. You have none. I have one. Go find 3, and then I'll give you mine. Alright, bud? A lot of civilians around here. Oh, I found 2. Bet that guy's gonna still beg me for him. The guy who's fucking level 0 over here. See, if it was the Bulma over here, I'd kind of understand. I'd be hesitant, but I'd understand. But no, it's the dude with nothing. Also, he's almost level 3 from civs alone. Nice.
Flying Nimbus!
He's gonna blow up D, probably because he picked the place clean. At least that's what I imagine. I do that sometimes. Pretty smart not to go for A, actually, because we've had the key for a while. Could plant it any second, even while he's doing it.
Welcome. Thank you.
He wants the balls. Why doesn't he just go to sell? Good question. Good question.
Flying Nimbus!
Honestly, I feel like he's gonna become level 4 before we even have 2 keys planted. Because like the team's not doing all that hot. Okay, so he spawned in C. That's a pretty good spawn for him, honestly.
Ally down. If you intend
Bro
to
didn't even
rescue,
change. Wow.
Watch out for enemies.
Yes, use that grade A emoji, yeah. And now he's level 3, which makes everything in life so much harder. And I mean so much harder. I don't know who came up with the idea of, like, okay, blown up. What is that? E? Or is that... Yeah, no, that's B. Oh, that's even worse. Like, I don't know who came up with the idea and was like, yeah, guys, I have an idea. Let's add an AoE to Cell's generic attacks. Genius. Man, if only I had item search right about now.
Flying Nimbus!
If only I had item search. Oh, look, this guy found 1 Dragon Ball. How much you want to bet he's going to beg me for mine now? Bro, you're level fucking 0. I'm not trusting you with shit. Where's this key? I found a fucking radar and I still can't find it.
This is bad. Somebody's
Damn.
down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Not here either? It's gotta be right here then.
Great.
Yeah.
You know what to
What
do.
did I say?
An ally needs your help.
What did I say? We found 2 keys and he's got his level 4. Man, luck is such a fickle whore, like I always say. Alright, what's chat saying here? Go Power Rangers, player. Yeah. My question is, why is he still level A? There he is. Why is he still level 0? Like, it's been, like, fucking 5 minutes. Like, can he not find any cubes or something?
This is bad.
4,
Somebody's
5,
down.
6. We have almost all the balls,
Exercise
funny
extreme
enough.
caution if you're going to help them.
But, like, good luck trying to wrestle it from this guy. What are... Alright, I don't know what those 2 chuckle fucks are up to. Okay, what if I just fly up real high over Beezy's head here? Alright. You'll be dead as soon as the fear sets in. I found every key. This is embarrassing, team. I have found every single key. Christ, people. Get a job. Oh, hey, Bulma, here you go. I may have a radar and I may be the better player, but you have more. Them's the rules.
The startup system for the super
I planted 2 keys. I found every fucking key. I think I've carried my weight. Going for A, interesting, yeah. mean, there ain't too much we can do here, but, like, it'd be nice to try at the very least. Julio, what are you doing, bud?
Make good use of them.
It's not the best idea to go in on your own, but, you know.
Is under attack.
Oh, wait, you're not.
Stop
Okay.
it if you can, but retreat if you need to.
It's do or die.
They take 3 key blasts. Interesting. They get alerted if you hit them. That's kind of cool, actually. They kill all his kids, because that's just the type of man I am. And he sends out 2 more. Missed that one. Where'd the rest of them go? There they are. Motherfucker. Okay, we gotta rest for just a few seconds before we get the last one. So that's 3, 4, 5. Okay, those 2 should be the last ones then. Julio, you have all the balls! Get out of there, bud! You have all the balls! Get out of there! What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Listen, I appreciate your bravery, but, like, dude... They keep stopping midway. It's, like, screwing with my vision. There we go. Okay, that should be the... That should be the last of his kids. Watch him surprise me, and he turns out he has, like, 1 more.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will see about that. Alright, well...
We'll
You don't
see
have him
about
on
that.
you. Wait, Julio, bud, what? Okay, no, he has 6, alright. Where's the last ball? Also, why are the supplies over here? Like, he's throwing us a million bones. How is my main man, Enzo, over here, still level 0? What? Bro, where's the last ball at?
Look at
Oh, okay, we found it, we
I
found
must
it.
say I'm rather impressed. I wasn't expecting
Alright.
to have this much fun.
Okay, Enzo, please don't be a bonehead. Enzo, why are you being a bonehead? Drop it for Julio. Come on, man. Don't be a dick. Like, why are you being a pussy? Oh my fuck, bud. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, why are you begging me? I don't have them. Bonehead. I think he's just gonna wrap it up here. Hey, be easy. Follow me, okay? We got a ball hogger. Follow me. We got a ball hogger that needs killed. He's right over here. He's up here. He's being a pussy. He's the other dude on the Nimbus over here. Follow me. He's over here. He's over here in Area E. Get this fucker. Enzo, what are you doing, you saboteur? You fucking little sabotager. Come on, you fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. Good man. Good man. He's over here. He's on top of this.
Crap.
Yeah, he's that one right there. There we go.
An ally needs your help.
Good job.
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
And then, yeah. I agree, that is funny. Alright, where's, Oh, there you are. There you go.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls.
And that's how, and that there, folks, is how we deal with ball hoggers. That's how we deal with them. Alright, I'll play a little bit, I'll buy some time. Try my best here. But, you know. Julio, bud, what are you doing over here? That's so risky. That's so unbelievably risky. That's so unbelievably risky.
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help.
That is such a risky play, bud. Bro lives on the edge. Bro is living on the edge. Holy balls. This Bulma player's got balls of steel. Holy fuck balls. Oh, my anus. Honestly, we might have it. As long as level 4 comes melees him. Melee him! There you go. Melee him, dude! Just melee him!
Oh, you're irritating.
Listen, I understand you want to go for the damage, but like, just melee him.
The escape time machine is prepped.
I mean, we can totally kill him, but like, still.
By a blue light.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why he didn't just melee the dude. Now that's a Kamehameha and a half. Alright, there we go. Jesus, I was about to say, you hear that? You hear that? That's a good sign there. You hear that? I appreciate you giving us that one, though, Crix. I do appreciate that. Like, you could have won at the very beginning if you wanted to, so I do appreciate that.
It's impossible!
I like that detail of that Cell Jr. trying to run away. That's a cool detail. You know, like I said, awful team, but Crixa gave it to us, which I appreciate. That was enjoyable. I was missing with you guys a lot. Trust me, I could tell. Trust me, I could very, very easily tell. I could very, very easily tell how much you were messing with us. Let's see, the job application haunts him. He's the child support evader. Worm gonna use escape toddler's machine. Nuh-uh. He is the edge. I've come to turn that for my 2 support build. I would never after imagine mandatory if I were to get off from Raider Melee and use stuns. Alright. Alright, like we were doing earlier there. Hold on. Same one, right? Yeah, same one. Okay, so we can change this up a little bit. Alright, if that's the case, first things first. Who the fuck had my fit? I don't know. You know what, we'll come back to that. For now, let's do Nimbus. I'm a Nimbus enjoyer. Item recovery, Memories of Battle. Where's Barrier Auto? No, really, where is Barrier Auto? There it is. Barrier Auto. Let's focus a bit more on STM defense for this one, I guess. I mean, Fake Death can definitely do the trick, but I was hoping you got the balls. Yeah, we luckily did. Alright, let me think. Okay. Like, that can work, but ooh, you know what could also work? It's just maximum annoyance knocking around. It's not really stunning, but it definitely knocks him around. Alright, Masenko. Black Kami. And then, Motionless Kami. Just to shake things up a little bit, you know? Put that in the, alright, that's super, so put that in experimental for now. And then backup can be whatever, so let's say. The times I don't have Afterimage, I've got my ass kicked, get struck by Flare, gum, and lose ST. Yeah, like, it's one of those skills. It's just like Barrier Auto. When you need it most is when you don't have it. And there's so many times where it's completely unneeded. It's so funny. Like, there are so many games where I just never once get detected, so Barrier Auto was a waste. But then, like, the one time I do get sniped but get away, and I end up spending, like, 2.5 minutes without a barrier, like, it's one of those things where the one and only time you take it off is the only time you actually needed it. Like, don't get me wrong, there's been plenty of times where I needed it and I did have it, but still. I'm doing a different build, I like to mix it up. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we're going up against the Gamers, but we've also got a pretty awful team. Like, wow, this is even worse than last time. Okay, Bancho doesn't really work all that well on Cell Max. I mean, it does help reduce his gauge a little bit, so I don't know. Fake Death literally does not work on him at all, so I don't know. We'll just stick with this for now. Hopefully screw with the Gammas themselves for a little bit. Buy ourselves some time to escape. You know, I'm kind of being generous, assuming we can even get to the STM phase here. It's just me and Rose over there, so you know. pretty much just us. Worm, I see you. Yeah, I see you too. I know that's you. Like, it's pretty much just me and Rose here. Like this team is...
What is this?
What is this indeed? Yeah, what was that? I wasn't listening.
You'll have to
What was that?
contend with me now.
I gotta contend with you now? Oh, okay.
You still have more fight in you?
I'm not in your match this time. I know, it's kind of rare for you to not be there.
This isn't good. This isn't good.
And this is very good.
What is this?
What was that? Well, like I said,
What
like
is this?
we are kind of making the assumption that we can even get to the STM phase. I mean, last time on Dragon Ball Z, I planted 2 of the 3 keys, and I found all 3 of them. So, not the best hope in the universe here, especially against a much better Raider. Not Raider as in player. Raider as in like Gammas are better and scarier than Cell Juniors is what I'm saying. And by better, I mean obnoxious assholes who I wish were never created. Both metaphorically, as in the game, and also literally. What was Hedo thinking? Like, Dr. Hedo, you are an asshole for making these clankers. I heard a Civ over there. I'll go get him. I'm listening, though. You are listening. That is true. That is a factual statement. Oh, there's 2 Civs. Okay, so team's a bit scattered, so he's probably in D or E.
Thanks.
I mean, good man for not bum rushing our spawn or anything like that, you know? Like hello? Like a lot of them do. The problem with your keys being slightly delayed, am I right? It's always important to get B cleared out as fast as you can, because there usually is a lot of civs in here. Usually, anyway. Ooh, a ball.
Flying Nimbus!
Okay, let me... What's my strategy? Alright, that's cleared out, cleaned out. One of the biggest problems with the Gammas is that you can never really tell if they've stolen the key or not. Like, it can be genuinely hard to tell. It's like, oh, did they steal the key? Is the team just bad? Can you just not find it because of bad RNG? We'll never know.
Go slot it.
You'll never know. Here, yes, here we go.
Hey, great. You found another power
Oh, there he
key.
is.
Use it quick.
Alright, well, while he's playing with him, I'm gonna explore C. C can unironically be kind of tricky to find the key in, so... Aha! I say that, then I find it immediately.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Hey, the faster we key rush the Gammas, the better. Like, the more rushing you do on the Gammas, the better. Gammas deserve to be key rushed. And the funny thing is, if they find even 1 key, it doesn't matter. If they can find even a single key, it does not matter. It's the equivalent of them not getting brushed. Because not only does it buy them 3 full minutes, actually technically a bit more, because you can't plant the key instantly. But also, the time machine slows down so much that you can't even really tell that you rushed them, quote-unquote rushing, you know? Only time to tell if the Gammas behave or start keying, because the times I run to Gammas, I can only expect the worst. I mean, as you should. Have you seen Raider mains in this game? They're scumbags. Okay, 5. We got 5 of the Dragon Balls, too. That's also good. Nice landing. Okay.
Flying Nimbus!
Yeah, 1 more key to find, and it could really be anywhere. Oh, he missed a Civ here. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright. I mean, on the bright side, people are staying alive. Very rare for a team this low-leveled, you know? Okay, he has been opening stuff, because this has been opened, so... He may have gotten the D key. Okay, why are we killing the level 2 when there's no point? Why are we killing the level 2?
An ally needs your help.
It's funny, he's missing so many civs, and yet...
Danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
And yet he probably got the key, that's the funny thing. Oh, hey Rose, here. I got that for you. Here's a little something for you. Oh, no, he didn't find the key. Okay, nice.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Bit of a waste, but I just didn't want to waste any time. I say that as he comes close enough that he can easily be seen by me. What is he doing over there? Is he rescuing something? Yeah, he was. Okay, that was a sieve. I guess he doesn't know that you can break free from that immediately by just moving again. Oh, this is the final key spot, too. Okay, as long as he doesn't notice me. It'll take a little while for Magenta to come out, though, so we do have to
Startup
defend.
system for the
Which
super-
does give him the advantage.
Head there now.
Okay, what's your strategy here, bud? No, really, what's your strategy here? Oh, you had one of the balls, too. What are you doing? Whoa, oh, oh! Oh, you're a little bit laggy. Okay, no wonder.
Prepare yourself!
Oh, you are a little laggy there. Whoa, okay, you're a lot laggy. Never mind. Time Machine is the best win con against the Gammas. Killing them is not ideal. Okay, luckily for me...
Somebody's down. Exercising extreme caution.
Okay. And luckily for me, he seems very interested in combat, so... Okay, we got all the balls. That's good. Oh! Oh, damn.
Watch out for
We're
enemies.
gonna put that there for Rose. It's kind of awkward without the communication there, isn't it?
It's do or die!
Oh, that refreshes his fucking break strike. That's crazy. That refreshes his break strike. That's nuts. Whoa. Okay, Rose has got that up. That's good at least. Okay, we have a chance, but we gotta get a lot of time on our side here. Magenta needs to come soon, or else we're kind of screwed.
Hey, knock it off.
Break!
No, 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 no! Fuck. Not trying to go for the revive there. Okay, here we go.
Think before rushing in.
Wait, this. He's very interested in finishing off, which is going to be the death of him.
All right, this is it!
Come on. Even with no keys stored, it feels like this is taking forever.
He's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out.
Get out of here, you fucknut. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Come on, Magenta, where are you? Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Rose is definitely gonna... Okay, good.
Damn it!
That's enough, Gamma! Return to base at once!
Roger that.
That is rare. That is so rare.
I've no choice.
I have no
It's
choice!
time to activate Cellmax.
Cellmax! Nice. Okay. Good job, Rose. Good job. You just won us the game. Alright, let's save our buddies here.
I owe you one.
Yeah, we got this in the bag. Even if he gets the lab right now. Oh, there he is! There he is. He's running around Area B over there.
All right? I owe you.
Yeah, he has no chance. We got it. Ah, that's great. That's fantastic. Ah, you hear that? You hear that? That's the sound of victory. Good going, Rose. Good going. You bought us all the time we needed. Good woman, good woman. Alright, let's watch Magenta be Thanos snapped.
Huh? Whoa!
Very good, very good. Hey, Super Saiyan 4 too. Very nice. Alright, we get all diamonds for that, as we should. Very good. Very, very good. Alright. Got quite a few tiers there. Probably get a ticket from this. We'll take a look and see if we can do a multi. Not that it really matters, there's only one thing I don't have. Nah, Rose, you deserve all diamonds for that. You don't deserve that gold, you deserve all diamonds. Rose is calling me on Discord. Sorry, Rose, I can't talk while streaming. Anything you want to tell me, you can just type in chat, no worries. Pretty good, very good help. Defeated Super Broly, PS, I was using floating device and bad. The animation for the super transfer messed up my momentum. Yeah, it can happen. Alright, let's see, do we have enough? We need one more. Oh. We can use this real quick. Let's see. Can we get an even stronger form? Nope, that's fine. I can definitely live without it, but that is the only gotcha skill I don't have now, which is nice. Once I get that, then I can make an accurate tier list if anyone wants to help me with that. Accurate tier list for skills in the game. Actives or passives first? I guess actives should be done first since there's less of them. It's a bit easier to determine whether they're good or not, you know? It's definitely a lot easier to determine if an active is bad or good than it is for a passive. Gambling, love it. Tell me about it. Like if I were to give like a bit of a spoiler, this is probably where I put stuff. Probably A or S. Nah, maybe not S. Probably A. Probably B. Probably A. Probably B plus. Probably B plus. Probably C plus or B minus. Unironically, probably B minus or C plus. Probably A. Z. 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 Probably A minus. Z. Probably A. Probably B plus. Z. Z plus plus. Like, this skill is actually unfair. This is genuinely an unfair skill. I don't know what they were thinking. Like this needs double the cooldown time for this to be even remotely fair. And even then, calling it fair is being a bit disingenuous. Probably B plus. Probably A. Probably C. Probably B. Probably C. Probably D. Probably D. Probably D. Probably like in a solo from the perspective of a solo player, probably D. F, honestly, unironically. F. Probably D. Nobody uses it though. Yeah, that's true. On its own, it's like a C minus, but if you mix it with barrier, it becomes B tier. So I guess C, probably D, A, C, actually maybe D, F, bottom of F, probably C, probably A, or if I make an S tier over Z tier, probably S or A. Probably B or C. Probably C or B. Z, definitely. And bottom of F. So yeah, that's probably where I'd put them if I made a tier list here. Nobody uses... No, oh, thank you, just this once. I mean, that's the thing, though. It's broken as fuck. The only reason people don't use it more is because it's hard to get solo queue players to pay attention and help you out. Like, that's what makes it so... That's what's the quote-unquote balancing factor, that most teammates aren't going to be aware. Because most teammates don't listen, you see. Alright, let's see. Sneeze, probably Z, honestly. It's that good. Mortal Champion, even post-nerf, this is reasonable. I'd say probably A. Probably A. It's still good despite the nerf, but it's definitely nowhere near as broken as it was, so probably B. Probably B. Probably A. Probably B. Z. Honestly, D. Z, ping is the way. I mean, if they're paying attention, which not all of them do. B or A. From a solo queue perspective, this is probably A. I don't want to say Z, but I don't want to say A, so I'll say S. Z, B, B. B or C. B or C. S, A or S. I'll just say S. Yeah. Z, Z, Z. Probably lower end of D. It does make a big difference, but it's like you're making a big difference on a skill that's not that great, so nah. Honestly, unironically, D, because this thing's drawbacks are not worth the advantage. Is the advantage a good one? Yeah, but this is not worth slaughtering your level 1 and 2. If it was just your level 1, it would be worth it, but your level 2? No way. Honestly, probably C. Like, it's not something I'd regularly run, but, like, it makes a ginormous difference. Probably A. The F, bottom of F. Fucking E minus tier, even. D. The only reason it's not F is because it has a niche. It's not a good one, but it has it. F. 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 C. C or B. Leaning more on B. D plus. C plus. D minus. I'd say D minus just because it technically still helps, even if it's only like once every 5 seconds. D plus, maybe C minus. I'll say C minus. Only use this if you don't have the skin and you want to try it out. Otherwise, worthless. C-ish. Somewhere around. I'll just say C. D. Honestly, B plus. Maybe A. Defenders of Justice, solid F plus tier. Yeah, you're right. F plus. You're right. Midair. Probably C. Young Talent, D minus. I'm a bit stronger than you, D. Flashy Mischief, F. Daughter, F. City Defender, D. Yeah, we'll just say D. Grandchild, F. I'm a Fighter, F. Shocking Evolution Speed, C. Key Tracking. You know, this would be pretty good if it increased key detections thing for both sides and not just Raider. But it doesn't. It lets you see the Raider longer, but not Civs. If it was Civs as well, I'd honestly say it'd probably be C tier, but it's not, so honestly, probably D minus, because it just doesn't do enough for you. Alright, one more of these, and then we'll see what else we can do. Now, what game should we play after this? I don't have that much more time to play, but I got a little bit. Going up against Augustin. We got a pretty good-looking team here. We got Rose and Be Easy this time. Nice. Alright, we're going to the ground. That's very dangerous. We'll stick with the fallback build for now, I guess. We got pretty decent-looking team. Alright, some memories and auto. 2 knockback tools. It'll work out. It'll be fine. Alright, here he is, team. You know what we must do, Krixa. You know what must be done. Yeah, you know. He knows what to do. Yeah, see, he thinks it's funny. Boo thinks it's pretty funny. Yeah! What's that? I like how we did that at the same time. Alright, here we go. And I do like how relaxed the game's been today. That's very unusual for Breakers. Usually there's a lot more toxicity, but so far people have been treating the game like it's a game, which I appreciate.
Can you hear
It's
me?
a rare situation.
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch.
Here's how to
Find the
launch.
power
Here's a
keys,
little
then
something
place
for
them
you.
in the right spots.
Alright, Crix is gonna head over to that area.
Are you here to
Rose
see
is in that one. I'm over here. Alright, so he probably spawned an A, I would imagine. Alright, there's a Civ over there. I can get to him here in a bit. And we have a DC. Alright. Oh, there's another cube here. Don't know why he chickened out. Bro saw a level 30 Kid Buu and he pissed his pants. Rose is in trouble. Alright, let me think. Radar, Dragon Radar. Would have preferred a Key Radar in this situation, but it's alright. There's 2 balls over here? That's rare. Ah, Khalid's hopping on, that's good.
You found a power key. Go slide
Found
it.
one. Let's see. I'll definitely take that. You know what I like most about Memories of Battle? It just turns barrier auto recovery devices into diet sodas, if you think about it. You know, if you really think about it, Memories of Battle just turns barrier devices into diet sodas. It's pretty nice. It's one of my favorite skills. Even post no. Alright, well, we found the egg.
Well then.
Not have much luck finding keys, though. Area E is pretty tricky to navigate, though, so... It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, hey, as long as we prevent him from getting super, we're alright.
You be careful too, okay?
I mean, level 2... Hello? Oh, boy. A little bit of lag. I'll mark that for later. Might need it. Grab that. Okay, right over here in front of me. Excellent. Ah, excellent. What's he doing over here?
Hey, great.
You think he saw me?
You found another power key. Use it quick.
Break.
He definitely saw the marquee over there. Fuck. Let's distract him a little bit. Alright, you got enough juice. Alright. Alright, let's just get out of here. Oh, nope, he still wants to fight for some reason. Hey, bro, you have the energy to become Buu. I don't know what you're doing here. No, no, go for me, not them. Ah, well. I don't know, maybe he's just Spopovich gaming, you know? Hold on, I got auto. Maybe he's just doing a Spopo challenge, I don't know. And we got another ball, which is nice. Got a little bit of progress on,
That's a new power
a little bit of progress on that key over there, so we got that as well. Oh. That was... No one ever got this Civ, interesting. Oh, we have all the balls.
Great.
Alright, not bad,
You know
not
what
bad.
to do with that key.
You're a big help.
I gotta have it pre-made where everyone had flames, Mortal Champion, and the like, why did they have to try so hard and rush me so hard? I blocked everyone so they were so unsportsmanlike. See, like, that's what we call stacking a bunch of cheese. That's what we call a bunch of cheese stacking. Woo! Hop on over here. Oh, here, you need this. She knew the assignment immediately. Just in case you don't have auto recovery, you know. Okay, Rose, let's get out of the sight here, and then I'll give you the balls. Okay, we only need E. Actually, I could probably just give it to you right now. There we go.
Got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shenron
Where's
at the
Buu
altar.
going? Okay, I did get a decent bit of progress on Area E's key here, so... Oh, God. Shit! He's chasing Jason Rose.
Break.
That is the way of the ninja right there. Hey, Klee, I saw you were on the game there. Okay. Oh, God. Somebody protect Rose. Rose has all the balls, and he's chasing him. We gotta put him on a timer. That's our only real hope here. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay, he lost them. Good. Whew.
Access
Ooh,
the
that was
startup
close.
system from the central area.
Okay, if
Just a
I remember
little more to
right,
go, then you're done. This is bad.
let me think.
Somebody's
How much
down.
energy do you get with that level 2? I
Exercise
think it's 20.
extreme caution if you're going to help.
Flying
See, I need to
Nimbus!
stay out of sight for just a few more seconds, and then I can get into the fight. Bro's showing off. Hey, Baron. Nice haircut. Okay, here he comes. Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, I gotta remember to spam T as soon as I can.
Understood.
Okay, game, sure. What the fuck? Why'd he whip? Alright, whatever. Let's get out of that. Wait a few seconds for that to come back.
Nimbus!
I'm gonna play, what's he saying? I'm gonna play main. Alright, sounds good. Nope, alright. Wait a few seconds. If I get to a high point, I can at least harass him with Boncho, which is kind of the point of the build, to be honest. Alright, there we go.
Give me a break.
Okay, who are you going for, bud? Who are you going for, boo? It's a little difficult for me to do what I want to do when it's like he's just constantly wrapping between targets, you know? If he sticks to one or the other, I can help out. That hit me? What? Alright, well now I can't take any risks for a second. More like 20, but you know.
Lie down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Ah, that missed. Bro, you're gonna die! What are you doing? Boo Bud, you're just dead now. Yeah, buy yourself all the iframes you need, bud, because clearly you're gonna need it. A few seconds, can't really take the risk. I mean, I can take the risk, but... Bro! Bro! Why did you bring him to me? Not cool, dude, not cool. Alright, Be Easy got it for us. You hear that? That's the sound of Be Easy carrying. Jesus. Why'd you bring him to my face? Why'd you do that? Not cool. Oh well. I assume this is the harass build? More or less. I'm just mixing stuff around, having fun, you know? Alright, got all diamonds again, which is very nice. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Loading it on in. At least you got it. Yeah, tell me about it. Loading. There we go. Alright. Let's continue. At least until I get bored and want to do something else, which if I do, I'm not really sure what else to do. We'll see. We'll see. You know, granted, since it is more like range, I could probably take Fake Death off and replace it with a stun. Some kind of range stun, you know? Wouldn't be half bad. Hell, I could also take off Nimbus and replace these two with, Sprint and, either Mid-Air or Wall Kick, one or the other. That can also work. Just that way I can get to heights better, throw some stuff out, you know. Won't help much in the long run, but I guess this one's more about STM defense than anything else. Place one of these with special service, that can also help out. Like, I like it when things are like, when it comes to stuns, I prefer things on shorter cooldown. A little hard to say, honestly. Okay, that's the experimental, so we can definitely mix stuff up a bit. If that's the case, let's replace this with... Where's midair? Midair. Replace this one with sprint. If I can find it, that is. Sprint, where is ya? No, really, where is it? There it is. And replace that with bad for the stealth, if nothing else. Kremlin's shoe, that can work out. I mean, it's hard to see, too, funny enough, so they can't really dodge it unless they see me actively. It's not like Bancho where they can see the gust fan. I mean, granted, the gust of wind is kind of hard to see, but, you know, it's more visible than this projectile. Alright, so if it's more about backing up, we should definitely use all Kames then. Alright, level 3 needs to be the most important one, so let's do either mass damage or something that comes out fast. Well, this is kind of both. Granted, it eats up a lot, but, you know, that'll work. And then level 1, it kind of has to be either Ultra Instinct or level 3, so, you know. Okay, so let me think. Sprint midair will help with some navigation. Bancho and Kremlin's shoe, keep them off the STM as much as I can. Bad for the stealth of it. Yeah, that can help. Would be preferable if I could squeeze in that, but 4-slot syndrome, am I right? That'll work. That'll be the fallback anyway. Alright, let me think. When I get bored with this, what should I switch over to? Actually, how much time do I have left? A little under an hour. I don't know. I could probably just play this for like another 30-ish minutes or so. Yeah, that can work. You know, like some I was mentioning earlier with like how Bubbles made a tier list of players' skills. And I gotta say, like, I feel like it has to be a joke. Because they put Klee in okay tier, despite Klee being literally the 7th best survivor this session. Wait for it. Or 8th best, you know, still. And they put Finish Buster Spam, the 7th best tier and the 3rd best raider. They put him in actively bad tier, so like... And they put Cool Money at the absolute top, so I'm like, okay, this has got to be a joke. This build has got to... This whole list has got to be a joke, right? Like... And also, he didn't put me on there, but it was because, end quote, he's had me blocked for a year, how am I supposed to figure out how he plays? And I'm like, I didn't say nothing, it was Afraid who said something, but, like, I was thinking this, but he basically just said, well, it's not like he has over 400 videos showcasing how he plays or anything. Totally can't gather the skill level from that, can ya? Like I said, like, I would say, skill-wise, I'm a bit inconsistent. Sometimes I have bad days and I can't do much, other times I'm basically unstoppable. Like, I have multiple videos of soloing the raider, and there's times where I get killed in like the first 4 minutes and don't accomplish anything, so, you know. I'd say it's a mixed bag. I personally, like, humbly, I would say I'm leagues above the average player. Have you seen the average player? I'm way above that. Like I said earlier on the stream, me personally, I'd put me in B tier. That's where I belong. You know? I'm leagues above the average player, but I'm not a sweat lord. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not higher on there, because I treat the game like it's a video game. That's like the biggest difference between me and pretty much everyone on this leaderboard right here. That and I don't play every day. Shit. Like, I do think it's kind of funny, though, because, like, there were some people he put on there where I didn't necessarily disagree, but I did question, like, the reasonings. It's not like I'm the best player in the entire game. I mean, yeah, like, I get that, but, like, C tier? They put you in C tier? The guy who can totally solo most raiders as long as they're not super good dash super sweaty. Like the guy who can solo pretty much any raider regardless of level as long as the raider's just some dude chilling on his couch and not like thinking it's Evo Grand World Championships. Like, what? Most of my friends rely on me a lot because of this though. I get that. Like that only makes the argument that you should be higher though. There we go. Who can play every single day when queues are this inconsistent? Yeah, good point. Like, I'm just saying, like, I think Klee belongs at absolute minimum B tier. At absolute minimum, I would argue Klee's a better fighter than me. Like, are you better at me in the entire game in every aspect? That's where I would have to question things. That's where I'm like, we'd have to compare. But, like, are you better at general combat than I am? Oh, yeah, you're better at that than I am. I'm willing to admit that. Like, when it comes to just general fighting, you're definitely better than me. But we have different play styles, so that also helps out. But, like, still, like, I would say at absolute bare minimum you belong in B. My opinion, you belong in the upper echelon of A. Like, if we're doing this from an S, A, B, C, D, and E tier system, I would say you belong at absolute minimum the top of B. Somewhere in A would be nice, too. Last 2 weeks, I'm trying to get top 10. Fair enough. Like, even if you were actively trying to get up there, like, still, like, the fact you get there at all. I mean, I got top 135 as Raider, and keep in mind, I didn't get Raider every day. I only had, like, 1 or 2 matches a day, if even that. And I got 135. So there's that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the fact they put you at C tier, like, I just don't think that's right. Like, I've seen the way you play. You are not average. You are leagues above the average player. You are not average. Like I said, like with the people that I know personally that he put on the list, there was very few that I thought was like an agreeable position. Like putting Cool Money at the top of S, like, but without his minions, Cool Money can't do much. Like honestly, like Cool Money is the weakest link in his own group, and it's not even close. Like there's nobody else who's like similar. No, he is objectively the worst player in his group, and it's not even close. Like, so putting him at the absolute top of S is just an active lie. Now, if it's him plus his minions, sure, that could totally work. But like, if it's just him, he's not going to accomplish much. Now, granted, with the way the game's designed, no one survivor can really do much of anything. That's the point, and that's fine. Oh god, oh god, we're not winning this one. It'll be a miracle if we even get to the STM phase with this one. But like, still, you know. I got 8th place and 13th place as Raider. Pretty good, pretty good. Like, I'm just saying. And then like there was one where I was like, okay, I don't disagree with the placement, but I disagree with the reasoning. The only top of the list Cool Money's in is the block list. I mean, he and all his buddies have been blocked en masse so much that they're actually struggling to find games now. So, like, a couple of them have made alternate accounts now. So, you know, keep an eye out, I guess. But yeah, the fact that some of them have had to make alt accounts just because they've been blocked so high en masse, like, I'm just saying, man, maybe that's the time when you should put the game down, look at yourself in the mirror, and think, maybe I'm the problem. Not that a Dragon Ball player would ever have the guts to admit that. But still, you know. Still.
I made you a promise, didn't
Oh,
I?
he's red. We're
I said you
doomed.
would experience it,
He's
right?
gonna camp our
No.
body. He's red.
Your
You see that absolute
I'm
fucker
beginning
over
to
there?
grow aggravated.
He's done absolutely nothing wrong to me, but he's red.
You fool.
I've
You
always
would have
hated the
better
color
off
red.
cowering in
Know
fear
why?
and accepting your
No
fate.
reason. That being said, we need to kill
What's
him.
wrong? Is this all?
I have Shenron 404 on the block list.
You.
I'm not too familiar. Like, I'm somewhat familiar. I think he made videos a long time ago, but stopped. Give me both your guys' explanation. He isn't a nice person? I mean, fair enough. Alright. Oh, Freezy Pop, don't tell me you spawned in E. The fact that the Raider can spawn right over there when Survivor spawned. He probably did.
It's Trunks. I've
Oh,
set a
God.
super time machine, as well as a
Nothing.
crate of supplies. Here's how to launch.
Little
Find
Dende.
the
Yeah,
power
he did.
keys,
Motherfuck.
Then place them in the right spots.
Motherfuck. Why'd he spawn over
You wanna
there?
Save me?
Oh, hell yeah. That's rare. Well. Don't you just love the fact that he can spawn rush like this?
If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Yep, level 2 before 30 seconds because someone couldn't get away. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I know we're not going to win
Found a
anyway,
power
but
key.
still.
Go slot it.
I want to back the fuck up real far before I get out of this, because I don't feel safe. You're already dead. Yeah, tell me. My prediction is Worm's gonna take an ETM after STM gets bonked.
Hell no!
Ah, damn. You know what, bud? That's fair. And we have a... Okay, he rage quit. Nice. Well. Save that vending machine for me. Okay, never mind. Fuck me sideways with a frying pan. This sucks. That's enough for 5, but still not enough. Fuck! Man. This reeks. Oh. Damn it.
That's a new power key.
And we're finding
Place
keys
it
at a...
now.
Honestly, kind of slow paced.
You found another power
Okay,
key.
now it's an average
Use it
pace. The
quick.
fact that 3 keys in 2 minutes is considered average nowadays, that's terrible. He's always in pre-mades. Oh, okay. I don't like his face. That's fair. He's too sweaty. Ah, that's understandable. Treats the game like... Okay. The fact that guy has no name, that made it look like a fever dream. Alright. But yeah, they treat the game like it's like real life, and if they lose once, they die. Like, that's understandable. Like, I understand. Like, blocking people like that is always reasonable. Nothing. Alright. He's very close, but he's kind of distracted as well. Bro, why didn't you open this crate here?
An ally
No
needs
reason
your
not
help.
to.
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Let's see. Alright, let's open up all this stuff. Another rage quit. Like, guys, you realize if you go down once, you're not eliminated from the game, right?
Power key.
You understand this, yes? I don't think they do. I don't think they understand that. They don't understand.
This is bad. Somebody's down.
Are we even gonna get the STM out? Like, he's gotten level 3 from Survivors alone. That's kind of embarrassing. God. You know what, dude? Blow up E. I dare ya. Do it. You won't. No balls.
Hell no! That was a close one.
That's all me. Ah, well. I might need that later. Hold on, let me read the chat here. The randoms need to stop rage quitting. I have the experience. They think it's Sword Art Online in the first season. Yeah, they do. Okay, what are you doing, Freezy Pop? I mean, I know what you're doing. You're, like, looking around, but, like... I mean, over there's the last key. You know? What's he do? He's just standing there all menacingly. There you go. Like I can see through this little hidey hole.
Hey, great! You found another power key.
Okay,
Use it
someone
quick.
found the last key at least. Well, that's nice. Why are you here?
Give me a break.
I'm gonna hide these.
Here comes
What is he doing? Is he like struggling to find where the balls are? Like, does he have a radar? What's he doing? You can have the balls.
Change!
Yeah. I'm gonna get somewhere safe-ish.
Crap.
He's playing a little weird, honestly. He didn't even find the balls. Either he didn't find them, or he just doesn't care.
Watch out for enemies.
Take that, Freezy Pop. Yeah, he's gonna go back down for the balls. He can't risk that. Ah, I can't reach him from there. Shit. Okay, these guys picked up the balls I dropped off. Okay, team, what are we all doing over here? Why are we not at the STM?
Give me a break.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, he thinks someone's there. There's nobody there. You're schizophrenic, Frieza. I hate how he's being smart. He's going the opposite side.
Supplies to help.
Give me a break.
Make good use of them.
Damn, he's being intelligent.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Smacked him. Come on, team. I'm buying you a lot of time here. Stole 5% of his health. Nice predict. You'll always get hit by one, no matter what. Them's the rules. Okay, he gave up. Whew. That hit from far. Yeah, Frieza has the least accurate volley, but in exchange for being the least accurate, it has the longest range. Oh, we stole the balls off him. Nice. Probably because of me slapping him around a bunch. I don't think we can win this team.
The
No.
startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped.
I mean, I'll say this. I'm impressed that we survived. Christ. Alright, let's escape while these guys fight. But bro, you have the balls. Summon. Okay, good. Like, yeah. Like, I'll hold the time machine just in case it's needed. I'll go in here in case they can try, but you know, I'm not so sure if they can kill a 55% Frieza level 4 as well. Ah, no, I shouldn't risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna get out of here. There we go. Like, we'll watch, see what he does. There's the break strike. You did that, you shotgunned that a little early, but oh well. I mean, say what you will, I do kind of like the way this Raider's playing. He's not Ki Blast happy. He's more interested in melee, which I appreciate. How is he dodging this at point blank? The fuck? 20 seconds already, huh? Well, you know, bud, at least you did 10% damage. At least there's that.
Gallic gun!
Come on, melee him, it'll be funny. Aw, he's being... Oh, no, yeah! That's a pretty funny way to finish off the last guy, I'll give him that. That's pretty funny. That hit from that far. Your build almost looks like a Fraid's. Ah, I see what you mean. Not really, though. Fraid wouldn't be using grapple. Let's see, it did pretty good, honestly. Did pretty solid. All things considered, we did really solid. If you play PC as Frieza, you'll see me using a lot of Crazy Finger. As I told you, prediction is right. Yeah. Yeah, your prediction was definitely right. I mean, I don't understand why these two rage quit when they went down once. Like, guys, you don't die the first time. You only die the second time. Never rage quit. If you rage quit, you lose all your rewards. There's no point. There's 0 point. Alright, I don't really have too much more time, so I don't know. Should I call it here, or should I try for one more game? You guys tell me. Like, I've only got about another 30-ish minutes to kill, and I say ish for a reason. Probably a tiny bit less than that. If we find a game immediately, I mean, on average, a Breakers match takes, like, what, 10 minutes on average? Emphasis on the word average. So, I guess if we find a match immediately, and it's a quick one, alright, that'll be the judge. If we can find a game within the next 5 minutes, how about that? That'll be the determining factor. Because like I said, I've only got like 30-ish minutes, probably a bit less on that, honestly, more like 25-ish. Actually, looking at the timer here, yeah, more like 23. Exactly. Alright, so yeah, only if we can find a game real quick. The 4th match with Crixit, yeah, I get paired up with you a lot, I've noticed. It's very interesting. Maybe we just have a solid connection, and it just always tries the best to, like, match people up who have, like, a solid connection together or something. Who knows? I mean, honestly, the build did what it was supposed to. I bought the team a lot of time. I even fucked with Frieza, but, you know. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Experimental one over here, we're gonna work around that a bit. Rushing, always nice. Super, very fun. You know, the God Goku one is probably the best one, but man, it's getting dull. Like, it's getting dull. You must live across Tether Street. I don't even know what that is. Oh, the street, I was about to say. Well, given how where I live, there is no houses across from me. I don't think that's literally possible. But, given how the closest neighbor I have is like a... It's like, it's not even a minute, because I can see their house from here, but like, let's just say my closest neighbor is not that close. It's like a 1-minute drive. Like a 4-minute bike ride away. They're not that close, is what I'm saying. They're within eyesight, but they're not like right next to the house or anything. I live in the countryside, which is also why my connection's not always the best. So, yeah. Anyway, if for all the 8 people watching at the moment, if you like the content and want to support me, click the link in the description below, donate to my PayPal. I'm behind on my bills, so I need this. I need this. I am behind on my bills. Not by much, but I don't like being behind. I do not like that. Like I said, it's not by much, but still, I don't like it. I could be behind on my bills by like 1 fucking second, I'll freak the fuck out. I could literally be a single second late on the punch-in card. I mean, they don't do that, but you know what I mean. Like, I could be a single second off from, like, payment, and I'll be pissing my pants, terrified, thinking that they're gonna break in my fucking door. I know they give you a lot of heads-up time after that, and even longer before, you know, other things kick in, but, like, still. What can I say? I don't like being behind on the bills. I don't like it. Like, even if it's only by, like, even if it's only by a few days like I am, I don't like it. And no, it's not because I didn't get the mail in time. It's not because it didn't arrive in time or anything like that. It's not because I was away and physically wasn't capable of grabbing it. No, it's just because I didn't have the money. I still don't have the money. It's gonna be a little while. Trade your Zenny for real money, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Having $82,000 in real life, that'd be pretty nice. Actually, that'd cover me for a good while. So yeah, if you like the content and want to support me, and you want to make sure that I stay alive and have food to eat at night, and can pay the electricity bill so I can keep making content, you know, click the link in the description below, donate to the PayPal. Even a penny can make a difference. Granted, I think you need to donate like a minimum of $5 in order for PayPal to say, hey, this is not acceptable, but you know. Actually, no, that's not true. Some guy gave me $2 one time. So never mind. Is it even possible to give 1 penny? I don't think it is. I think they have a tax system, so I think that you have to give at minimum 3 cents. Something like that. I'm not too sure. Not too sure how much it is. I know it has a tax, but I know it's not like a crazy amount. Like someone tried to give me 15 and it processed and it gave me a little over 14 and then 75. So it's like it was like what was it? 14 bucks and 80 something cents. It was a really weird odd number. I know that. It was a really odd number. I know that. So it exists. It's just not a whole heap and ton. You know. So there's that. Alright, let me think. What else do we need? 27 more points, and we can get another ticket, and we can get a multi, and then we can try to get an even stronger form, then we'd have everything. Yeah. Raider-wise, get him to 81. What are we missing for these guys? We need to get him to 81 as well. That wasn't me, was it? No, it was someone else. Don't worry. I've had like 8 people in total donate to me, like, ever since I started this, which, you know, I appreciate immensely, but I figured by the time I reached 300 subs, I thought maybe I could get it just to become a bit more regular. Like, if I could make this a regular job, I would be so happy. Like, even if I only got, like, 10 bucks a week or something like that, I'd be happy. Granted, it wouldn't help much, but, like, you know, even 1 penny can help my situation out a lot. Alright, so she's not home at the moment, and I'm fairly confident she's not watching the stream at the moment, so I can definitely save this, but I really, really want us to become very financially stable. When I say us, I mean me and my wife. Like, I want us to become financially stable, I want us to get a regular source of income that's more reliable, I want to earn a large sum. Like, I want all that, and I want us to become stable, because that's the only thing that's preventing us from having a kid. But that's the only thing, that it's so expensive and we already are struggling on our own. So it's like once we become stable, I can have a kid. Like me and her, we can have a kid together. So like that's a big thing I want. Like I really want to become financially stable so we can finally have our child, you know? Like that'll be a hell of a thing. That'll be a whole nother chapter in life. That'll be awesome. Alright, let's see. It's been almost 7 minutes. I'll give it another minute or two. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Just because it's 7 out of 8. Let me think. I do like the combo here. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice if the Raider's not being a gorilla and it's not just spamming Ki Blast. It works out pretty well. If they're spamming, it doesn't really help much. But I mean, hey, there's very little counterplay to that aside from just moving to the right and trying to dodge it, which if you don't have Trained by an Angel, good luck. Granted, I guess it depends on the Raider and the level as well. Like, not the hardest to dodge, difficult to dodge, basically impossible to dodge, relatively easy to dodge, somewhat easy to dodge, somewhat easy to dodge. Easy, depends on the range, so we'll say middling. Easy, this one kind of depends. So I guess middling, easy, easy, middling, easy, hard, easy, medium, hard, easy, medium, medium-ish. That one's kind of a mixed bag. Whoa. Assuming he's not buffed at any point. Okay, not buffed, easy, buffed, medium. Medium, if buffed, hard. Medium, if buffed, hard. Let's see. Easy, difficult, same, and same except for the last one, which is easy. Well, medium. Somewhere between easy and medium. Easy-ish, we'll say. So, yeah, it's... Damn, I guess Broly's the hardest one to dodge with. Kind of ironic, isn't it? I think we're in the same queue. Like I said, I'll give it till it hits 10 minutes, and then I'll probably just leave. Damn, I just realized, me and the NPC here, we kind of have the same hair. Just mine's in the other direction. How about that? Me and, how do you say your name? Zao? Zao? It's like Zao, but it's like Zao or Chow, but there's an N, so I don't know. I assume that's silent. You know, your earrings are alright, but I think mine are better. I don't like Baby at all. I mean, does anybody? I don't think there's a single soul on Earth who's unironically like, oh man, I love going up against Baby, or oh man, I love playing Baby. He's hated on both sides of the spectrum. Alright, so yeah. Got 2 more viewers here, so before I go, I want to say, click the link in the description down below if you want to support me and my channel. Click the link, donate to my PayPal. Even a single penny will make a difference. I appreciate it immensely. I'll put your name in the list of donators. That goes on all my videos forever and ever, and I won't ever remove it, so you'll always be there. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to do my outro now, since no, we're not getting any. Ah, well. Well, thanks for joining me for this one. I had fun with the bit of the variety hour. Probably should have just called it Zomboid and Breakers, because that's what it turned out to being. I thought I'd be drifting around more stuff, but it didn't happen, so, you know, it happens. Forward planning is not my forte. What can I say? Either way, I hope you all enjoyed. Click the link in the description down below. Please, please support me. I am behind on my bills. This is very scary. I need all the help I can get. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.